Dakota, the AM QSO party. How about that? So he was the only one I heard up there. And there's been some conditions up on 10, sometimes pretty good. Haven't been able to catch up much on anything on 6, though. And sometimes there's some good stuff. Of course, I hear the Bulgarian guys all the time on 40 meters. So back to that, this is KB4CAS.
Hey, give me your call again, because I didn't quite catch the middle letter in the suffix there. Kilo Bravo 4 Charlie something uniform.
Charlie Alpha Uniform. CAS. Charlie Alpha Uniform.
All right, we got it that time. Didn't quite catch the Alpha there, Mike. But yeah, we got you now. Good to hear you. You sound good. Coming out of Virginia there. Go ahead.
Okay, Phil, I thought I'd let you know that I'm using an MFJ 1621 indoor antenna. I'm looking at the other side of the room at it there. So I'm glad to do it pretty good with my indoor MFJ antenna, QSL.
Hey, QSL, I got you about 5'9" up here. No trouble at all. You sound good with your indoor antenna. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I've worked into Europe, South America, California on it there, so not bad for an indoor antenna. How about that? I do have the other antenna, the outside antenna. I'll just use this one here just to try it out here. And so if anything ever happens to the outside antenna, at least this one here will work from 10 to 40 meters.
Hey, QSL. All right, man. Have a good one down there in Virginia, and your indoor antenna is working good. So good to hear you, Mike. 7-3. Have a great day down there. This is Whiskey 3 Delta Oscar November. All right, how about the Victor Juliet Kilo?
Good morning. This is Kilo 2, Victor Juliet Kilo. My name's Vern. I'm in western New York in a campground out on a deck in front of my camper. I don't have my ECARS number handy, but it's kind of a nice day out here. The sun's starting to shine. It's 60 degrees. There's very little breeze at all. It's going to turn out to be a nice day here in western New York.
Hey, okay, Vern, very good. Well, how about 20351? Does that sound familiar?
That sounds very familiar.
Hey, okay, that's what I got in my log here anyway. Looks like we talked a couple times before, so that's what I have in my log here. So anyway, yeah, I'm glad I could help you out with that. And, yeah, very good on the campgrounds. What for antenna you working off of?
I have a off-center fed dipole that I built, that I put up here, and it seems to work pretty good. I just got done with the New York State Races net.
Yeah, very good on that. Yeah, I usually check into a weekly net too there, but I haven't for a while because I ain't got an 80-meter antenna there right now at home here. So I got all I can with what I got now. But anyway, Vern, good to hear you. Hey, have a great day up there in New York, and thanks for checking into ECARS this morning.
You have a great day, and thanks for doing what you do. 7-3, K2VJK.
Okay, K2VJK. Hey, we enjoy it. 7-3. All right, how about the Foxtrot X-Ray Whiskey?
Morning, Don. This is Whiskey Bravo 3, Foxtrot X-Ray Whiskey. Name is Buzz, Bravo Uniform, Zulu, ECARS number 30240, and I'm in North Wales, Pennsylvania. And thanks for changing your antenna. I couldn't hear you on the other one, and you're coming in great on this one. About you got 10 over. Nice signal into here. Anyhow, it's 64 degrees going to 81 degrees today, and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunny day. Back to you.
Hey, okay, Buzz. Yeah, very good up there in North Wales, PA, 30240. Very good. Yeah, it's we got sunshine down here. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but anyway, it's let me see if I can see here real good. I ain't showing up right away, but anyway, let me see. We got 65 degrees right now here in Lancaster, according to what I'm seeing. So, anyway, that's what's happening down here. Go ahead.
Roger that. Thanks for being there, Don. Go get some more check-ins, and 7-3. Have a great what's left of Sunday. WB3FXW will be clear but listening.
Hey, okay, we're going to watch the final game, Phillies game this afternoon. I hope they pull one out here. So, their last game here to this season before the playoffs start. Anyway, Have a good one, and thanks for checking in. This is Whiskey 3 Delta Oscar November. We got Buzz in the log here, and we're looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere?
Sierra Delta Lima.
Kilo Charlie 8 Sierra Delta Lima. Hey, Rob, how are things up there in Bay City this morning?
Yes, very good, W3. Dealing the group deal Charlie 8 Sierra Delta Lima. We had a partly nice day, partly sunny, about 65 degrees. Looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day. Over.
Hey, yeah, well, there you go, Rob. Good to hear you, man. Hey, you sound good this morning, and yeah, very good on the nice day there. I put in the wrong call to begin with. I don't know what I did, but I got a laptop on here. I got a tablet in my hand. I got a push-to-talk switch. I got a pen in my other hand, and got my laptop sitting here and trying to work everything at one time there. I guess I'm multitasking. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. That, Roger. Yeah, thank God it's back in the good old days when you had to mute the receiver, turn on the transmitter, and see if it'll work. Hi. Well, very good, Don. I hope you're doing well yourself. Looking forward to talking to you Monday night there. I talked to Jim Slago this morning here. Your hockey team is really good. By the way, you're about 5'6", 5'7". A little light, but good copy there. So, all right, Don. That's all I got for you for today. Yeah, we got about 65 degrees. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. All right, Don. Sounds like God bless you, brother, and we'll definitely talk to you tomorrow night on the Gator Night. 7 3 and clearing your final. WDO in the group. Kilo Charlie 8 here, Don. Taking on the wrong name. The Donaldville 8453 like that. Sounds like Don.
Hey, okay, Rob, 7-3. Have a good one up there in Bay City there. Have a great day. Good to hear you, my friend. We'll catch you tomorrow night. And 7-3s, what did I just do? I don't know, but I messed something up. Let's see. Clear that out. I got to get Rob back in the log here. I hit something and messed it up. Let's see. Kilo Charlie 8 Sierra Delta Lima. All right, got you back in the log. Got you official again there, Rob. Let me log it before I mess it up again. All right, Rob, 7-3s, have a good one. All right, this is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, 7255. Looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere?
Kilo November 4, Romeo Whiskey, Quebec.
Okay, Romeo Whiskey, Quebec. I got you. Anybody else? Kilo November 4, Romeo Whiskey, Quebec. Ed, good morning.
Hope you're doing well this morning, Don. Finally getting a check into ECARS, and this is the 6th day, I think. So I think I'm over that COVID, Roger.
Hey, Roger on that. Yeah, very good. Hey, good to hear it.
Yeah, it was some pretty nasty stuff, but it's going to be a beautiful day here today. It's 69 outside now, going to 80, and clear blue skies, so it's going to be a great day. I'm feeling better, too. Yeah, my ECARS number is 40350, and this is Ed from Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina. KN4RWQ, back to you.
Hey, okay. What'd you say it was?
40350.
40350. Okay, we got you. This is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, 7255. Looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere?
Kilo 3, Sierra Lima Mike.
Kilo 3, Sierra Lima Mike. Good morning, Steve.
Morning, Mr. Don. How goes it this morning?
Oh, we're doing okay. How are you doing out there in Millersville?
We're doing okay. Doing okay. We're getting the same weather since we're only about 4 miles apart, so looks like it's going to be a nice day today and tomorrow.
Hey, very good. Hey, you sound better today than I did. Heard you Friday night there on the GatorNet. You weren't giving me the same signal on Friday night.
Yeah, I think I had my power turned down and didn't realize it.
Well, that will do it. Anyway, you sound good this morning.
All right. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I went to bed last night and left the radio on. It's been on all night and all morning. I checked in with Jim a little bit earlier, and then I turned it off. And now I come back down and turn it back on to see if you were on. And but yeah, I left it on overnight. That's the first I ever did that.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. I left the radio on all night. But anyway, good to hear you. And yeah, I heard you check in with Jim this morning.
Yeah, it only got warm. It didn't get hot. Both the radio and the power supply, they got just barely warm. So that's a good thing. All right, Don, I'll let you go and get some more check-ins. You have a great day, and we'll catch you later. K3 SLM.
Hey, Steve, have a good one. K3SLM, W3DON. All right, this is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service 7255, looking for check-ins.
K1 Tango Whiskey Hotel.
K1 Tango Whiskey Hotel, good morning.
Good morning, Don. Yes, good morning. This is Tom, Terrible Mike, K1 TWH, ECARS 1556. And just checking in for the numbers, Don. Looks like a day that's not going to rain for a change. Over.
Hey, okay, Tom. Yeah, very good. 1556. We got you there this morning. And how are things up in Mass?
Oh, they're just, they're great if you're a duck, Don. Over. It's just, it's been raining here for 4 days. It finally quit. Over.
Yeah, you're developing a wet feed up there, huh? That's like New York there. They had 8 inches of rain on, what, Friday?
Very good. And they had it in way too little at times, so it had no place to drain. Over.
Roger on that on the drain there. Very good. Well, I hope it's cleared out for you, and I hope things dry out.
Well, they're on their way. They're on their way, Don. It's doing okay. I guess my signal is up and down. I just looks like the way the band is at this skip range. I've been trying to get some characteristics on the antenna here that got me scratching my head. But it's working for the time being. I don't see any change in the S meter. I make all these changes outside and the SWR changes, but people don't hear me any better, and the S meter doesn't change. So something else going on. Over.
Hey, very good. I got a Q5 copy on you, no problem at all. You're about 5'8" down here, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, but I'd say an average of 5'8".
Okay. Well, it's so hard right now because the band conditions change. They can change over a period of 5 minutes. I was telling Jeff yesterday, I was checking the audio balance between upper sideband and lower sideband, recording myself on an SDR receiver up in Vermont. And the amount of time it took me to push the button and click the mouse to change sideband, the signal had changed by about 15 dB. And so I went from being about 20, 30 dB above the noise in Vermont to being just about even with the noise. And it didn't take anything longer than 10, 20 seconds, Tom. So that's just the way it is right now. Over.
Yeah, there you go. There ain't much you can do about it, but anyway. Hey, I hope you have a great day, and we're going to see if we're going to get some more check-ins in here. So thanks for checking in with us this morning, and have a super day there, Tom.
Okay, I got up too late to do work on vent control. That's WANC. I don't know if you get an award for that, but I got up too late and missed the first guy. K1 TWH, on and clear for now.
All right, 73 K1 TWH. This is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service 7255, looking for check-ins.
November Alpha 1 X-ray.
Kilo Alpha 1, Kilo Tango Tango.
And November Alpha 1X got you. Kilo Tango Tango got you. Who else? NA1X, Joe, good morning.
Good morning, Don. Nice to hear you this morning. It's sounding great up here. Call us NA1X. The name is Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo, located in Agawam, Massachusetts. Got an ECARS number 10099 and 58 degrees.
Yeah, very good on the 58 degrees there. Yeah, we got sunshine down here. You get all that rain up there, too?
Yeah, we got about 6 inches of it.
Wow, that's a lot. Man, we didn't get that much.
We didn't have anything in the cellar anyway, no water or anything, but it was a lot of rain. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. 7-3 and A1X.
All right, Joe, 7-3. Talked to your buddy Leroy there a little bit ago, and yeah, we got 66 degrees and sunshine down here. So have a great day, Joe. Thanks for checking in. NA1X 10099. All right, let's see. How about Kilo Tango Tango?
Okay, KA1KTT, Kilowatt Alpha 1, Kilowatt Tango Tango. David, North Adams, northwestern Mass, northern Berkshire County, around 60 miles northwest of Joe. Good signal there, Joe. A good S9 up here in the Berkshires. Up here we got a great day started up here. I got a few clouds around here. The fog is burning off. 57 degrees. Got the parade in downtown North Adams. Gonna be shutting roads off there in about 2.5 hours, so I got to get on the road. Got to go over to West End over there to the supermarket. A couple other stops out there, and just checking in. And I got the Yaesu FT 1000P Mark V here this morning. We're on 200 watt the Mark V and a large Tar Heel there, model 100 HP, of course with the 14x70 mobile home here. And the counterpoise doing great here. I got going to the tuner, a 1-to-1 SWR. Without it, looking good this morning there. 1.5 or 1.6 there, I think it is roughly. Depends on where you go, but I flatten it out there with the tuner anyways there. With a red light going on there. With the power. But, yeah, just wanted to say good morning and give you the situation. Got a few leaves that are changed up here, but still quite a ways to go for the full foliage there, but the parade's today, K1KTT.
Hey, okay, Dave. Yeah, very good. KA1KTT. Yeah, your screwdriver antenna's doing a great job for you. I got your 5.9 down here in Pennsylvania, so no problem at all. And you sound like you're sitting here in the room with me. And I've been watching the DX cluster, and it looks like 10 meters is popping pretty good. So guys might want to check that out then.
My tire set up, I guess I can go as high as 15 meters. It's basically up 17 meters is a good match up there. 15, I could squeak that out there. That's about it. I got the extended whip on for the lower frequencies. Have a good day, K1KTT.
All right, David. Have a good one. KA1KTT 73. This is W3DON for ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, looking for check-ins. Anybody anywhere?
Golf Bravo Foxtrot.
Whiskey 3, Oscar Foxtrot Tango.
Okay, got Golf something Foxtrot, Whiskey 3, Oscar Foxtrot Tango, was it? Who else? Okay, Golf Oscar Foxtrot, good morning.
Good morning. This is Kilowatt Charlie. Hey, great balls of fire in Princeton, West Virginia, operating on 40 watts. Pretty day down here. Just thought I'd just check in for the numbers. It's Sunday again, and I got run out of the house, so here we are. Am I doing okay up there as far as the signal?
Yeah, Jerry, you're doing fine up here as far as the signal. Go ahead.
Okie dokie. I just wanted to check in for the numbers, and it's always good to hear you fellers in here, and we'll catch you the next time we hear you. I'm using 40 watts, and if that's all I need, then it is what it is. Y'all have a good day up there, and we'll sit here and listen for a little while and see who and all's in here. Did I see if everybody's still here or how many's gone? Who knows? Anyway, 73s, have a good day. Thanks for letting me check in with you there. Kilowatt Charlie 8, Great Balls of Fire in Preston, West by God, Virginia. Over.
Hey, okay, Jerry, 73s. I got you about 5'9" up here, no trouble at all. Good, clean audio. So have a great day down there in West Virginia. 73s there, Jerry. Kilo Charlie 8, Great Balls of Fire. Have a good one.
73.
Okay, how about Whiskey 3, Oscar Foxtrot Tango, was it?
Yeah, this is W3OFT. My name is Fred, Foxtrot Radio Echo Delta. My ECARS number is 30804. And I'm operating from my home in Barnegat, New Jersey. I also live in Langhorne, Pennsylvania, but right now I'm in Barnegat, where the sun has finally come out after a couple of weeks. Everybody's looking at the big ball of fire in the sky. And anyway, that's the story here. Nice day, and I'll turn it back to you, W3DON, W3OFT.
Hey, okay, Fred, very good. You sound good over here coming out of Barnegat there. No trouble at all. So, hey, I hope you dry out over there if you got all that rain they got. So, hopefully you have some good weather coming up.
Yeah, we're certainly due. And it's about time everything dried out, so we're gonna enjoy it. And by the way, 10 meters is open. I was listening a few minutes ago. It's open into Europe, so enjoy.
Hey, okay, we might play with that when we get off the net here and see how it goes. All right, Fred, thanks for checking in, and have a great day. W3OFT, W3DON.
7-3 all.
All right, this is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service 7255, looking for check-ins.
Whiskey Bravo 3, Alpha Victor Zulu.
Okay, I got Frank. Who else? All right, Whiskey Bravo 3, Alpha Victor Zulu. Come on in there, Frank.
Hey, good morning. It looks like we got somebody tuning up right on the carrier, so it's almost wiping you out, but you're getting in over it. Yeah, I'm here for top of the hour, so we're sounding good this morning. You still at home?
Roger, yeah, we're still at home. We're playing here at the house. I switched antennas. I was on the vertical when I started, but I'm back on the end fed right now.
Oh, okay, real good. Yeah, you're doing about a 5.7. So it doesn't look like the short is doing super good today. But it also sounds like the band's not as good as it was yesterday either. So we'll see what happens. See how you break it when you give it to me. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I thought Jim broke it when he gave it to me. I wasn't doing a whole lot here this morning, so anyway, we'll see how it turns out. But good to hear you, Frank, and Frank's going to be your incoming net controller at the top of the hour, so you guys stick around, check in with Frank there. Frank, have a good one, and we'll turn it over to you at the top of the hour. WB3AVZ, W3DON.
All righty, we'll be here at WB3AVZ.
All right, this is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service 7255, looking for check-ins.
Whiskey Alpha 3, Hotel Lima Papa.
November 1, Foxtrot, Golf, November.
Okay, we got a Whiskey 3, Foxtrot, Golf, November. Who else?
Whiskey Alpha 3, Hotel Lima Papa.
Whiskey Alpha 3, what was it?
HLP, Hotel Lima Papa, Randy.
Okay, Randy, go ahead. We got you there. Good morning. How are things up there in Ephrata?
Things are fine, Don. I'm running about 5 watts into a 350-foot loop. Your signal is great here. It won't hold it up. The temperature is rising, and that's a good thing. Carry on. Over.
Hey, okay, Randy, good to hear you. You sound good down here in Lancaster, so glad to hear you. Have a good one, and we'll catch up with you later.
Yeah.
Okay, was there a W3 out there? All right, how about Leroy, FGN?
Yeah, I think I just talked to you a while ago, didn't I, Don? Over?
You did, Leroy.
Yeah, I thought I
How
had
you doing
Frank
up there?
I thought Frank was on there. Over?
No, Frank will be on in, let's see, about 10 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, that's who I thought it was anyway. Okay, you take care. Have a great day there. We'll catch you later on down the log. N1FTN. We'll be clear.
Okay, Leroy, have a good one, and we'll catch up with you later there. All right, this is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service 7255, looking for check-ins. This is Whiskey 3, Delta Oscar November, looking for check-ins for ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service 7255. This is Whiskey 3, Delta Oscar November, looking for check-ins. Anybody anywhere like to check into ECARS, call now. All stations are welcome. This is Whiskey 3, Delta Oscar November, looking for check-ins for ECARS. Anybody anywhere?
Whiskey Bravo 1, Golf Lima.
Whiskey Bravo 1, Golf Lima. Come on in.
Yeah, okay. Good morning, man. Thanks for running the net there. ECARS number is 10528. And name's Dawn in Central Maine. Check in there. You got many chickens this morning? Over.
Yeah, we got a few there, Don. Let me see here. What do we got this morning? Let's see. Probably about 20 or so, 25.
Yeah, that's not bad at all for a Sunday morning there. And the weather's up here is pretty good there. It's been foggy, not foggy, but smoky up here from the smoke there from the fires there in Canada. But today it seems to be clearing out a little bit. It's supposed to be sunny. Sun was out earlier there, but it seems to be clouding back in again. I don't know. The crazy weather and between the fires and all the rain and stuff. So you have a nice day there, and thanks for being there. I didn't catch your first name there. Anyone might want to give me that one on the next go-around there. So W3ON, WB1 GGL.
Yeah, very good. WB3 GGL. This is Whiskey 3, Delta Oscar November. And the name here is Don, Delta Oscar November. Give me your ECARS number again there, will you?
Yeah, okay. ECARS number is 10528. Over.
Okay, 10528. We got it there, Don. You sound good down here. Thanks for checking in out of Maine there. Go ahead.
Okay, you have a nice day there, and keep up the good work. So I'll be signing clear there, 7-3s, and have a good day.
All right, Don, 7-3, WB1, GGL, W3DON, 7-3. This is Whiskey 3, Delta Oscar November, for ECARS, looking for check-ins. This is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, looking for check-ins. Anybody anywhere like to check in? Call now. This is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service 7255, looking for check-ins. Anybody anywhere?
This is Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Papa Mike.
Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Papa Mike?
73, that's me. I was just checking in and checking my radio system out.
Hey, okay, Whiskey Papa Mike, come on in there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to everybody. How are you doing there?
We are doing good. How are you doing, my friend? You sound good over here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Tim.
And I'm in northeast Ohio by Youngstown.
Very good on the Youngstown there. Yep, you sound good over here into Lancaster, PA.
Well, thank you. And I'm just checking out my radio. I'm just switching it over to battery power.
Okay, well, it sounds like it's working good to me. Go ahead, sound good.
Well, thank you. 73.
All right, 73's Tim out there around Youngstown, Ohio. Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Papa Mike, 73's. All right, this is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, 7255, looking for check-ins. This is W3DON for ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, and we're looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere? This is Whiskey 3, Delta Oscar November, looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere? This is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, 7255, looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere? This is W3DON for ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, 7255, and we're looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere, all stations are welcome. This is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, 7255. Looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere? This is Whiskey 3, Delta Oscar November for ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. Looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere. All stations are welcome. This is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. This is Whiskey 3, Delta Oscar November. ECARS number here is 30 triple deuce for life, and we're looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere? This is ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, 7255. Looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere, like to check in, call now. This is Whiskey 3, Delta Oscar November, looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere, like to check in, call now.
Whiskey 0, Queen, Germany.
Whiskey 0, Queen, Germany.
Queen, Germany. Queen, Germany.
Okay, Whiskey 0, Queen, Germany. Come on in.
Hi, good morning. Handle here is Lou, Lima Oscar Uniform. I'm in Portsmouth, Virginia. It's a really nice day, heading up to 76 with no rain and lots of sun. Go ahead.
Okay, Lou, that sounds like a good deal there. Yeah, I don't know what we're going up to. We're at 66 right now, but sun's shining here. It's going to be a good day. Go ahead.
Roger, haven't got much planned for today. Just thought I was just listening to the net and thought I'd go ahead and call in.
All right, we're glad you did there, Lou. Okay, Lou, have a great day, and thanks for calling in from Virginia there. Have a good one, and enjoy it whatever you do. Go ahead.
Roger, thank you. Thank you for the net, and we'll see you again.
All right, Lou, 7-3 there. All right, it's time to turn this over to Frank, WB3AVZ. Frank's going to be your incoming net controller. Everybody have a great day. We'll catch you all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, 7-3s. Frank, over to you.
All right, Don, real good. Appreciate you being there. Thanks for everything you do for ECARS. And have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy the day. This is Whiskey Bravo 3, Alpha Victor Zulu, WB3AVZ. I will be your net control for the next hour. And my ECARS number for life is 30579. I am located outside of York, Pennsylvania, in the south central part of the state, and about 10 miles or so west of Don in Lancaster. So we appreciate everybody that's going to check in. I will give priority to mobile, portable, and QRP stations, so if you're one of those stations, let me know, and we'll move you to the top of any list. At this time, I'll take a standby for any mobile, portable, QRP, or anybody with a schedule. Call now.
Here's WB3 BKF.
WB3 station, give me the suffix. Go ahead.
Okay, the suffix is Bravo Kilo November. WB3 Bravo Kilo November. Name's Terry.
All right, Terry, real good. You portable QRP?
I am mobile.
All right, let me check the appropriate box for that. All right, good signal coming down from Halifax. You're doing a good job. You're about a 5.5, 5.6 out of the mobile going.
Good. You're coming in surprisingly strong too for being as close as we are. I'm going through the town of Halifax, Pennsylvania, and heading for church. After that's over, I'll be heading to your area, head toward York, to work at a fire company down there today.
All righty. Well, which station are you headed to?
I help out with Victory Bingo over at, it's now 89. They used to call it the Victory Bingo, down off of Market Street.
All righty, cool. Sounds good. I'll have a safe trip down here, and it's not a cloud in the sky. I'm sure that's the way it is up your way. So enjoy, have a safe trip down, and if you need anything while you're mobile, just scream recheck, and we'll bring you back in, okay?
Very good. Well, my trip there will start at like 5. I'll be stuck in the church till 5. We have a special music presentation today, and I'm a big part of that. But then I head to York. So 7-3, and thanks for being there. Like I said, it's unusual to hear someone that close, and I know you're not ground wave because of the way it's out. So interesting band conditions today. 7-3, WB3 BKN.
All righty, Terry, real good. I appreciate you checking in, and feel free to check in again. You don't have to be a member to check into ECARS, and we'll talk to anybody. We're not picky. Have a safe trip, and we'll talk to you again. Clear with Whiskey Bravo 3, Bravo Kilo November, Terry in Halifax, headed down toward my neck of the woods down here in York, PA. This is Whiskey Bravo 3, Alpha Victor Zulu, standing by for any other mobile, portable, or QRP. Mobile, portable, QRP, call now. Whiskey Alpha 2, Charlie Lima Papa. Good morning, Dan. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Each car is 2329, portable 1. Hamlet, Massachusetts, running 6 watts with an 80-meter NZ antenna. Beautiful day up here in Hamlet. The Alpha 2, Charlie Lima Papa. UND.
All right, real good, Dan. Good signal. I'm listening to you on NJ2US's receiver. His receiver's
a little bit hotter than mine, so we have a better copy over in Cape May, New Jersey. So we got you there. You said you're running 20 watts?
Negative. I'm running 6 watts. 6 watts on a NJ2US. It's the Alpha 3 Charlie Lima Papa.
All right, real good, Dan. Good signal. Good signal on the low power coming out of Mass this morning. Anything else we can do for you? Go ahead.
No, I'm just relying along. ECARS number 2329, WA2CLP, that's the net.
All righty, Dan, appreciate you being there. And thanks for checking in this morning on the QRP rig. Clear with WA2CLP down up in Massachusetts, running portable up there, QRP. And anybody else, mobile portable QRP wishing to check in, call now. Alrighty, hearing no more stations on the mobile portable and QRP front. We'll take a standby for regular check-ins. I'll take anyone I can hear. You don't have to be a member. Full call signs are appreciated. Call now, over.
November 1, Foxtrot, Golf, November.
WA2 Papa, Yankee X-ray.
I got Leroy, N1FGN, WA2PYX. Anybody else? Alrighty, we'll run with those two. Good morning, Leroy. How's Connecticut doing?
Well, the sun is shining this morning up here, Frank, and I had about 6 inches of rain yesterday, and I pumped about 50 gallons of water out of my basement with my wet vac, and it still seemed to be coming in there. The water table hasn't gone down yet, over.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's 6 inches of rain. It's going to take a while for that to soak all down through, so got to keep the filter on the wet vac clean so it'll suck up all that moisture out of the basement. So I hope you continue to stay ahead of it. Go ahead.
Roger that. I am trying anyway, Frank. Anyway, we have a beautiful sunny morning up here, and it's 65 degrees, and you're a 5'9", over.
All right, real good. Yeah, you're about a 5'7", 5'7" coming down, back down toward me. So not as good as you usually are, but you are Q5+, so no problem copying you. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. I thought you were on there a while ago, and it was a dawn, and you hadn't switched over to you yet. Anyway, I heard a gentleman from Amherst on his 6-watt QRP up there, over.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good coming in on 6 watts. It was not too bad coming down here into York this morning.
Roger that. Okay, I won't hold any more, Frank. You have a great day there. We'll catch you later on down the road. And 1FGN will be clear.
All right, real good. Leroy, you take care. We'll talk to you again. Clearing with N1FGN. This is WB3ABZ. Next up, WA2PYX. First time contact here on ECARS. Good morning, Ray. Go ahead.
Good morning, Frank. Name here is Ray. We're located in Bristol, Pennsylvania. No traffic. You're coming in really great. Solid S9. Beautiful weather here today. And I remember ECARS from back in the 70s. I used to check in regularly, so it's been a while. WB3ABZ, WA2PYX.
All right, real good. Well, we'll check in more often. We're still here from the 60s, so and we'll probably be here long after I'm gone, I'm sure. And feel free to check out the website at ECARS7255.com. If you want to become a member, there's membership information on that website. You can find out more about the service. But you got a good signal coming over from Bristol. It's about a 5'8", 5'9", coming over. I guess Bristol's in the west side of the state?
Negative. This is Bristol, just east of Philadelphia. Over.
Okay. All right. Wasn't familiar. Very good. You're pretty close to being in Jersey. Because you can't get much east of Philadelphia before it becomes Jersey, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, we're right up against the Delaware. Okay, yeah, thanks for checking me in. All righty, real good. Take care. And I hope to talk to you again. Clear with WA2PYX. That's Ray in Bristol, PA. About 100 miles or so east of me here out of York, PA. This is Whiskey Bravo 3, Alpha Victor Zulu, WB3AVZ. Net control for ECARS. I'm standing by for check-ins. Take anyone I can hear. All stations are welcome. Call now. Over.
Whiskey 8, Romeo, November Bravo.
All righty, I think I heard an Echo Whiskey Hotel, or was that Tea with Honey? I'm not sure. Go ahead.
That was Tea with Honey. That's Tea with Honey, Frank. Over.
All righty, we got you in there. Anybody else? Go ahead.
Romeo, November Bravo.
All right, I heard a Romeo November Bravo down in the noise. Anyone else? Alrighty, I think I heard another one in there, but you're way down in the noise. So let's go with Tom, K1TWH. Good morning. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Good morning. Good morning, Frank. ECARS 1556. I'm from South Jersey, down by Grantsboro and Cherry Hill and all of that. Nobody says Jersey. Nobody says that there. That's up North Jersey. That's the other state. The top half, that should have it has different area code and should have different zip codes. It should be another state. Completely different from the farmland in the south. But yeah, nobody says that, but we do say you. So instead of saying you all like we do in the south, we say how are you doing? And then that's repeated up in New York, Long Island, which I didn't know for many, many years. But I had somebody from New York, Long Island, found out that that's something that they say up there. There's some geography. WB3ABC, K1T with honey.
Okay, real good, Tom. Well, that gives me some knowledge for this morning. I was not aware of the Jersey being a North Jersey slang or accent expression. So you gave me some education this morning, so I appreciate that. Hey, you're doing pretty good. You're about a 5.6 this morning. Good signal coming down, go ahead.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, well, for the time being, I have a temporarily different setup out in the tool shed. My other combination on it'll do 4 to 1 and it'll do 9 to 1, and that'll get here whenever it gets here this week. But I'm not sure that the 9 to 1 that I had in there has held up in service. Just not sure that it's still good. It gave me some weird readings, and when I would try to do the matchbox, because the tuner is right there in the shed, when I would try to tune up, it was giving me high SWRs on low frequencies and low SWRs on the high frequencies. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the tuner. Just could not deal with that particular 9 to 1 that I'm on. So I think maybe it's one power. Right now it's hooked through an MFJ 1-to-1 current balance. And I'm just tuning on every band, every frequency, because it's missing, it's not the right ratio for an on-center fed dipole. But a good one's on the way. I know the My antenna, and I know they make good stuff. Everything I've bought from them has been top notch. And when it gets here, I'll put it in use. Carry on there. I'm sure lots of people were waiting, and if not, I'll talk to you. WB3ABZ, K1T with honey.
All right, Tom. Hey, I appreciate you being there, and thanks for the check-in. And good luck with the new antenna and or bow in there. When it comes in, I'm running a Cobra Ultralight Junior dipole for my rig here at about 35 foot. So it does good NVIS for my Mars work and the DX when I wanted to. So that's a pretty good antenna. I'm impressed with it. All right, take care. Let me grab the other station on the list and see if I can scare up anybody else this morning. Clear with K1T with honey, and next up we'll go with, I guess it was Whiskey 8 RMB. Good morning, Lee. How are you?
Good morning. This is Whiskey 8 Romeo November Bravo on a little G90, 20 watts here. And my ECARS number is 8449, and I've been playing with a couple of different NFET. I'm going to listen to Jeff's YouTube. He's running it live here, so I'm location here. This is the, I want to do real quickly, I want you to give me a comparison on 3 different NFEDs. This is NFED number 1 right here, if I could. NFED number 1, just a second. This is NFED number 2. This is NFED number 2 currently. Hang on a quick second here. And this is NFED number 3. So what are your location? Which one of these sounded best to you? Go ahead.
All righty. I'm in York, PA, south central part of Pennsylvania. And on the S meter, they were all about the same. But on the ear scale, the first one sounded the best. Seemed to have the best signal. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. It's also the one I received the best on. So my guess is that maybe that's a one of those it's a 7510 my antenna. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm going to go listen to Jeff's recording and see how I sound live in my own ears. So with that, 7-3, I appreciate it. Whiskey 8 Romeo November Bravo, 20 watts on an NFED antenna. Go ahead.
All right, real good. It does sound good. The first one definitely does sound better. And your Q5, when you're in there, had a tuner upper cover you up a little bit, but when he wasn't there, you were blasting in. So good signal coming out of Michigan. Usually have trouble with Michigan at this time of the morning, so you're doing a good job. Anything else we can do? Go ahead. All right, we'll clear with Whiskey 8 Romeo November Bravo. That's Lee over in Troy, Michigan. This is WB3AVZ, Whiskey Bravo 3 Alpha Victor Zulu. Net control for ECARS, the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. And I am standing by for check-ins. Take anyone I can hear. All stations are welcome. Call now.
Whiskey 2, Foxtrot, Whiskey Mike.
November 3, Juliet, Oscar, Charlie.
Toronto, Canada.
Kilo Bravo 1 November.
Kilo November 4, Oscar, Echo, Echo.
All righty. I heard quite a few stations. I got 4 of them, and the other ones we'll grab you here in a second. I got Foxtrot Whiskey Mike. I got November 3, Juliet Oscar Charlie. Kilo Bravo 1 November. Kilo November 4, Oscar Echo Echo. Anybody else?
Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey Alpha Mike.
Kilo 2, Tango Charlie.
All right, I got KD2 Wham. I got K2TC. Anybody else?
I had a comment from Whiskey Alpha 2, Charlie Lima Papa. Comment.
Oh, one station way down in the noise. Try it again.
I've got a comment. Whiskey Alpha 2, Charlie.
All right, the Whiskey Alpha 2 station. One more time. See if I can pull you in on Jeff's receiver. Go ahead.
Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey Alpha Mike.
Up in Massachusetts with a comment. I had a comment. WA2CLP with a comment.
All right, the WA2 station, you're still way down in the noise. It's hard to pull you out. Give it a couple minutes. We'll try it again, see if the band changes and lets you come down into my radio a little bit better. So let's work with the 6 I got there. First up, Foxtrot Whiskey Mike. Give me the full call sign and go ahead.
Yeah, this is Whiskey 2, Foxtrot Whiskey Mike. Frank, over here in Toms River, New Jersey, where I got a temperature of 67, sunny for a change, and my ECAR number is 21219. Is that a Roger?
Yep, we got you, Frank. Good signal. You're 5.9 plus coming back over PA from Toms River, so you're doing a fine job. And excellent signal, Q5 plus. Go ahead.
Roger that. Yeah, you too. You're 5.9 plus over here into Jersey. All right, I just wanted to check in and say hello to everybody and have a fine day. What's left of this weekend anyway. And this is Whiskey 2, Foxtrot Whiskey Mike. I'm clear. Back to the net.
All right, real good. You're peaking 10 over, by the way. Clearing with Whiskey 2, Foxtrot Whiskey Mike. Next up, November 3, Juliet Oscar Charlie. Good morning, Al. How are you? N3JOC, you still with me? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, it's N3JOC. I was just chasing one of the grandkids down the hallway. Yeah, go ahead.
You need a longer mic cord. Your turn. You're up. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, this is N3JOC. Name here is Al, Cranesville, Pennsylvania. It's about 20 miles southwest of Erie, Pennsylvania. My ECARS number is 30611, and you're sounding really good over here in the area. Strong 5'9". Go ahead.
Okay, real good. Yeah, you're peaking 10 over. So it looks like the northwest corner of the state's coming in good down into York this morning, York, PA. So good signal, Q5, good audio. And we'll let you go back to chasing the grandkids. And appreciate you checking in, and hope to hear you again. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he snuck up on me when I was sitting in the chair and tried to scare me, so I had to chase him out of here. So he's still laughing, I think. Anyway, 73 N3JOC clear.
All right, you take care, Al. Appreciate you being there. Clear with N3JOC. Next up, KB1N. Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning. This is Jerry in New Bern, North Carolina. It's 68 degrees, bell clear sky. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Anyway, just checking in. No traffic, no needs or anything. You have an S9 plus 10 signal into eastern North Carolina. Back to you. Go ahead.
All right, real good. I'm running about 75 watts this morning. I have a intermittent SWR problem that every now and then just pops up, and I have to kick down the power a little bit to keep it from really being noticeable. So we're running a little bit reduced power this morning, so I appreciate that signal report. You're also peaking about 10 over up here coming out of North Carolina. Go ahead.
Good. The noise level here is S5. Just happens at this part of 40 meters. The upper bands in the 18, 21, and 24 megs have been doing actually quite well in this cycle. Anyway, thanks for picking me up, and I'll just listen out. This is KB1N clear.
All right. Real good, Jerry. Appreciate you being there. Thanks for the check-in. Clearing with Kilo Bravo 1 November. Jerry down in New Bern, North Carolina. Next up, Kilo November 4, Oscar Echo Echo. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, sir. This is Steve, Kilo November 4, Oscar Echo Echo in Franklinville, New York. Beautiful day. Just wanted to make a quick check-in to the net. You are coming in a strong 5'9" here.
All right, real good. Appreciate it. You're doing about a 5'7", 5'8" back down from New York. So a good signal, Q5. No problem copying you, and appreciate you being there. Anything else we can do for you?
Negative, sir. Thanks for doing what you do. Kilo November 4, Oscar Echo Echo.
All right, we'll clear with you. KN4OEE. Steve up in Franklinville, New York, about 190 miles north of me out of York, PA. Next up, KD2WAM. Good morning, Bob. Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey Alpha Mike. Bob, you there? One more time, KD2WAM. You got a copy? Alrighty, that station not heard. I'm sure it'll pop back in. Kilo 2, Tango Charlie. Good morning, Tom. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning. Beautiful signal up this way. You're 59 plus 10, 59 plus 10. Name is Tom, as you have. About 20 miles east of New York City on Long Island. Town of Franklin Square. All that rain that we had over the last 2 days is pushed out. skies are looking clear, which is nice. Hope that you didn't get too much of that out where you are. I believe you said Pennsylvania. Kilo 2 Tango Charlie.
No, we didn't get near as much as you guys did, that's for sure. It sounded like it dumped more on you than it did on us, so it kind of skirted east of us and shot up the coast. So it's good to hear that it's away from you guys, and you can start drying out, because it did not look like it was too much fun, that's for sure, God.
Yeah, we had some reports locally of water in the basement, and it wasn't rolling in windows. It was just coming out of the ground. So the ground got pretty saturated, and rumors of somewhere between 7 to 9 inches across parts of the island. I looked at a neighbor's weather station and their collection tube, and they were over 8 inches. So I got to believe it was probably pretty good. Okay, very good. Thanks for doing what you're doing, and catch you next time around. Good morning from Long Island, New York, K2TC.
All right, real good. I'll just think what it was. If it would have been white, that would not have been any kind of fun, that's for sure. All righty, you take care, Tom. Appreciate you being there. Thanks for checking in. Claire with Kilo 2 Tango Charlie. This is WB3AVZ, Whiskey Bravo 3, Alpha Victor Zulu. Net control for ECARS. I'm going to be standing by for check-ins. Take anyone I can hear. All stations welcome. Call now, or
Kilo Radio 1, Foxtrot, November.
Whiskey 4 Juliet Papa Sierra.
All right, I got a Whiskey 4 Juliet Papa Sierra. There's another station in there. Try it again for me. Over.
I have a comment, WATCLC.
All right, I got W4JPS. Anybody else?
Kilo 4, Foxtrot, Oscar, November.
All right, I think it was a Kilo 4 station. Try it again.
Kilo 4, Foxtrot, Oscar, November.
All right, KI4FON. Whoops, we got you in there. Anybody else?
Whiskey Bravo 3, Foxtrot X-Ray Whiskey.
All right, thanks, Dave. WB3FXW, we got you on the list. Anybody else? All right, let's work with those those three, and I can't even count. Whiskey 4 JPS. Good morning. Go ahead.
Good morning. Thank you for taking my check-in. W4JPS, ECARS 40293. Name here is Jay. I'm in suburb of Rochester, New York, about 8 miles south of Lake Ontario. And it's nice, about 64 right now here. Got a nice breeze about 6 miles an hour out of the southwest, and I think we're going to be hitting about 80 today, very close to 80, and I plan on doing a few miles around the canal trail loop that goes around near my house here. As far as a walk goes, I like to walk the dog, and we'll probably be doing that here in a little bit after breakfast and late breakfast and all that with the kids. So not a whole lot going on. Great day here in Rochester, New York, upstate New York, and just thank you for taking my check-in. I don't think I have anything further. Hope everyone's doing well. W4JPS, back to that.
All right, real good, Jake. Sounds good. Appreciate you being there. Good signal. You're about 5'7", 5'8", coming down into York, PA this morning. So you got a Q5 copy, and appreciate you being there. Anything else we can do for you?
No, I don't think so. You're 5'6" in the Rochester. My noise floor is really low. I'm on a vertical this morning because the noise is much better on that. And you're 5'6". I think everything's just lower, but your signal is really good at 5'6". Over.
Okay, real good. I appreciate that that signal report. I'm running about 75 watts, so I'm not up at my full 100. This particular frequency seems to give me some intermittent SWR issues on the Cobra Ultralight. So I just dropped the power down a little bit, and it seems to keep it under control. It spikes up every now and then. I don't know why. I'll have to go and check my connectors and make sure everything's still tight. So that could be a problem. But hey, that's for another day. At least it's working on 75 watts, so I'll leave it there. All right, you take care. We'll talk to you again. Clear with W4JPS. That's Jay up in Pittsford, New York, about 222 miles north of me. Next up is K1FON. We'll shoot it up to Don. And how are you doing this morning, Don? Go ahead.
Well, Don, and sounds like something getting me. Anyway, we got a nice sunny day. Nice day to do. 73.
All right, real good. Well, we're at 66 right now, so hopefully we'll be going up a little bit higher. And you're down south of me in Alexandria, so I would expect you to be a little bit warmer than us. But, hey, at least it's not raining. Is it sunny down there for you right now? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's and seems like the sky is blue. Of course, we could say dark. But anyway, it's a sunny day.
All right, real good. Well, that's nice after what the past week or so has been up here and all along the East Coast. It's good the sun's finally popping out. The only bad thing about that is it means the grass will grow and I'll have to mow it again. Well, such is life. All right, anything else we can do for you? Go ahead.
It's all quite well.
All righty, you take care. We'll talk to you again. Appreciate you being there today. And you have a good rest of your Sunday and a good week coming up. Clear with KI4FON. That's Don down in Alexandria, Virginia, about 220 miles south of me out of York, PA. Last on this list is WB3FXW. Good morning, Buzz. How are you?
Morning, Frank. This is Whiskey Bravo 3, Foxtrot X-Ray Whiskey. You got the name right. It's Buzz. ECARS number 30240 in North Wales, Pennsylvania. It's 67 degrees going up to 78 degrees, and we have pure sun. Thanks for getting the sun here. It got here by 3:30 yesterday afternoon, Frank. Back to you.
Okay, hey, glad we could help. I don't know what time it finally popped out here. I think it was about noonish or somewhere in that time frame. But, yeah, this morning I don't see any clouds out there, so that's a good thing. And according to what Channel 8 weather said, it's supposed to be dry and a little bit warmer this week. So, yeah, I thought we were getting into the cool weather for a change. But if it's still in the 70s, I'll take it. 80s to 90s, nah, not so much. All righty, you got a good signal, by the way. You're 5'9". Go ahead.
Thanks for the nice report, and you're doing well for 75 watts, and keep it up. 7-3, thanks for being there. Thanks for doing what you do for ECARS, and I'll sign out and listen along for a while. WB3FXW.
All righty, you take care, Buzz. We'll talk to you again. Clear with WB3FXW. This is Whiskey Bravo 3, Alpha Victor Zulu. WB3AVZ, Net Control ECARS, standing by for check-ins. All stations are welcome. Call now.
November 3, Mike Echo Golf.
November 3, Mike Echo Golf. We got you. Anybody else?
Whiskey Bravo 8, Whiskey Yankee X-Ray.
WV8WYX. Have you? Anyone else? All right, I guess we'll run with those two. N3MEG, good morning, Mike.
Morning, Frank. Just wanted to check in and say hi to everybody on the net and give you a check-in from November 3, Mike Echo Golf down here in West Newton, PA.
All right, real good. Yeah, good signal. 10 over. Coming into York, PA this morning, so fine signal. Appreciate you being there. Anything else we can do for you?
No, that's it. Just wanted to give you a check-in and have a good day to all from N3MEG.
All right, Mike. Thanks. Appreciate you being there. Clear with N3MEG. That's Mike, West Newton, PA, about 160 miles out of York, PA. Next up and last on the list of two, WB8WYX. Good morning, Joe. How's Ohio?
Good morning, sir. Ohio's got some beautiful sunshine out there. Thank goodness we had all that rain. Now it's going to be warm, unusual weather, 80-some degrees through the week. Hope it sticks around longer. I'm not ready for winter. ECARS number here is 8289 for life. Yeah, we're here in Struthers, Ohio. Back to the net.
All right, real good. Appreciate you being there. Good signal, 5-7. 5-7 coming over from Ohio over the mountains into York, PA. Q5 copy, no problem at all. You have a good rest of the weekend and a good week coming up. We'll hopefully talk to you next weekend. This is WB380D, clear with WB8WYX. Joe in Struthers, Ohio, and I'm standing by for check-ins. Take anyone I can hear. All stations are welcome. Call now.
Here's Whiskey 1 Sugar Delta.
Kilo Delta 8 Oscar Bravo Alpha.
Okay, I got a W1SD, I got a hotel, radio hotel, and I got an Oscar Bravo Alpha. Anybody else?
Nancy Alpha Charlie QRP.
Whiskey Zulu 1 Lima WZ1L.
All right, I got an OBA. I got a Whiskey 8 Lima Delta Mike. I got a November Alpha Charlie QRP. Anybody else?
WZ1L.
All right, once again, somebody way down in the noise. Let me turn on Jeff's receiver here real quick. Turn my volume down. Go ahead and try the call again. See if I can pull you out. Nope, nothing heard. All right. That's from with November Alpha Charlie QRP. Give me the full call sign and go ahead.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Nancy Alpha Charlie. Name is Fred Foxtrot Romeo Echo Delta. The location is Corning, New York.
All right, real good, Fred. Appreciate you being there. Good signal. What type of power are you running this morning?
Zenju G90 10 watts.
Wow. You're 5'9". 5'9", 10 watts, Q5 plus, no problem copying you at all. I thought you were at least running 20. But excellent signal coming down from Corning this morning. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm running a G5 RV antenna, and my home location is 1,700 feet up. Go ahead.
Oh, well, you're cheating. Very good. All right, excellent signal. Yeah, you don't need much more than 10 watts, that is for sure. You got an excellent signal this morning, and I do appreciate you being there. Do appreciate you being 10 watts, and anything else we can do for you, go ahead.
Negative. I just wanted to check in and say hi, and it's very sunny. 2 NAC clear.
All right, Fred, appreciate you being there. WB3AVZ. Next up, Whiskey 1 Sierra Delta. Good morning, Steve.
Hey, Frank. Good morning. Good to hear you. Yeah, it's not raining here. Finally a decent weekend for the most part. Anyway, just checking in to say hi. 10339 on the roster. Whiskey 1 Sugar Delta. Thanks, Frank.
All righty, Steve. Good signal. You're 5'9", also coming down out of Mass this morning. Northeast pipeline seems to be working, and appreciate the check-in. Clear with W1SD. Next up, November 2 Hotel Romeo Hotel. Good morning, Dom.
Good morning. N2H
just wanted to say good morning. We're going to go out to the farmer's market today and get some fresh produce while it's still around.
All righty, that sounds good. I got some 4 ears of corn from our local plant farm here, and hopefully we'll make that up today before it gets bad and it becomes compost. So enjoy, have fun at the farmer's market, and be safe. Clear with N2HRH, Dom up over in Mountville, New Jersey, about 140 miles east of me out of York, PA. Call with Oscar Bravo Alpha, I believe it was. Full call sign, go ahead.
Okay, appreciate it. Kilo Delta 8, Oscar Bravo Alpha.
All righty, there we go. First time contact here, so we'll say good morning, Ken. How are you doing? Go ahead.
Well, we're doing just fine. We're sitting out here on the porch. Got my, I got a 40-meter folded dipole I made. It's about 10 feet off the ground, so I just, I've been sitting so just having a good time with it there. Go ahead.
Yeah, real good. Good NVIS antenna. 10 foot off the ground. That's going up and coming down. So you're doing good. You're 5'9" coming over to York, PA, running that NVIS. So it's doing a good job. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that there. So yeah, you're coming in about an S9 or not S9, about an S7 there. So you're doing pretty good here. I mean, it's picking it up anyway. That's a good deal.
Yep, sounds good. I wouldn't mess with it. I think unless you want to do DX, it's doing a good job. All righty. Anything else we can do for you? Go ahead.
No, I just figured I heard you guys in there, so I figured I'd stop and say hello, wish everybody a good day, and just sit here and listen there for a few minutes, see what's going on there. So, back to you, back to the net, KD8OBA.
All right, very good, Ken. Appreciate you being here. Check in again. We're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year in the mornings, from 7:30 to 1:30 on during the week, and 8 to 1:30 on the weekends. Clear with KD8OBA, Ken in Ravina, Ohio. Next up, W8LDM, the voice of Marysville. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I think it was Ken down there in Ohio with the shoulder dipole. I had a good signal on him up here. I was about an S7 S8 as I have you on S7 S8. The car girl went off right there. So we have right now. But miles. Real briefly, I'll tell you. The mini dipole, they got the two mini mobile stands for 40 meters. Great start to the month of October. October's 1st already, do you believe that?
All right, real good, Mike. Appreciate you being there. Thanks for the check-in. Your signal's about a 5.5. Not as good as I've heard you this morning, but we got you in there. And, yeah, the weather seems to be good all over the place for a change, which is nice to hear. All right, you take care. We'll talk to you again. Clear with this Whiskey 8 Lima Delta Mike. That's Mike in Marysville, Michigan, about 362 miles west of me, out of York, PA. This is Whiskey Bravo 3, Alpha Victor Zulu, WB3AVZ, net control for ECARS. Standing by for check-ins. Take anyone I can hear. Call now. Over.
Whiskey Zulu, Alpha
All right, I think I heard a Whiskey Zulu 1 station. Give me that call sign again. Go ahead.
Yeah, the call is Whiskey Zulu 1 Lima, WZ1L.
Whiskey Zulu 1 Lima, did I get that correct?
Roger.
Okay, we got you on the list. There was another station. Try it again.
Whiskey Uniform 3 Delta.
Whiskey Uniform 3 Delta, we have you. Anybody else? All right, there's a third station in there. It sounds like your audio is really breaking up. You might want to check that and try it again here in a little bit. What's wrong with these two? Whiskey Zulu 1 Lima. Good morning, Bill.
Yes, sir. Good morning from Amesbury, Massachusetts. We're about 42 miles north of Boston in the state of Massachusetts. And always like to get in here. WA3GIN coming up here at the top of the hour, but we just wanted to say hello to y'all down there in York, PA. And I believe the call is Whiskey Bravo 3 Alpha Victor Zulu. Is that correct, sir? Over.
Yep, that's correct. Whiskey Bravo 3 Alpha Victor Zulu. And David will be up here at the top of the hour, so you'll be able to scream at him. And you're doing about Q5 on you. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Also, you're 555. Yeah. So I'll let you continue on. I want to thank you for letting me check in as always, and we'll always go forth there with the ECARS amateur radio.
That can hear us. You're about a 5'9" up here in northwest Pennsylvania, right beside the Pymatuning State Park. That's Indian for man with crooked mouth. so there you go. That tells you something right off the bat. But beautiful day here. Supposed to be close to 80. Wonderful sunshine, so it looks like a great day. Go ahead.
Yeah, real good. Yeah, we're at 67 right now, so I haven't looked at the weather to tell what it's supposed to get up to, but I'm guessing the mid to upper 70s, seeing what the temperature is at this hour of the morning. I just wondered if there's anything else we could do for you.
Oh, no, just checking in for the numbers and what all. So we'll say 73. God bless everybody, and enjoy the day. This is Whiskey Uniform 3 Delta back to net control. Thank you.
All right, Don. You're doing a good job. Thanks. Appreciate you being there. Clear with WU3. nice short hop. A good signal. And anything else we can do for you, God?
No, nothing else today, Frank. It's sunny, and I think I'm going to get outside there for a while. And you're 5'9", 5'9 plus coming in here. Thanks for the check-in. W2TTS, I'll be clear on your final.
All right, appreciate you being there. Clear with Whiskey 2 Tango Tango Sierra, Maple Shade, New Jersey. This is WB3AVZ, net control ECARS, standing by.
A1, cruise upon reach out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Frank. This is the G90. I'm running 20 watts on 88 feet of wire out on the porch. Just checking in to see how it's going. Over.
All right. Your signal's worse than it was the first time. You're just above the noise level, and I heard you trying a different antenna at 20 watts, but you're still kind of way down in the noise. You were better the first go-around. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I don't know if it's band conditions that changed. Let me go inside, and then I'll call in from there, and we'll see if it's just the band conditions or if the
Give me a call. Standing by. Check-ins, looking for check-ins. ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. WB3AVZ, Whiskey Bravo 3, Alpha. Check-ins, looking for check-ins to ECARS, WB3AVZ, net control, standing by.
Morning, Frank.
Good morning, how are you doing?
No, I can't complain. Still got a bit of the sniffles, but other than that, doing good.
All right, excellent. Yeah, short ground waves not working too good this morning, kind of noisy. That's kind of strange. Go ahead.
No, I just didn't have everything turned up and the tuner turned on, so maybe my signal just wasn't getting across the creek. Alrighty, there we go. Now everything looks good. Except my other 2 meters, but anyway. Don't have anything planned for today. Just kicking back, waiting for the Talladega race to start. 1 o'clock, so they say.
All right, real good. Heard a recheck in there. It's probably tea with honey again, so stand by a second time. All right, Ed. Real good. Well, enjoy the race. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing the rest of the day, but I got the HT turned on the side of me here, so going to let that battery run down and recharge it, try to keep a good charge on it. All righty, you take care, Ed. We'll talk to you again. K3LJL, WB3AVZ, and Thomas, that was you. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, dear Frank. Didn't mean to rush the other caller, though, not at all. WB3ABC K1TWH from the in-house and about center-fed dipole. The other station is a G90, and it runs.
when I had to strain a little bit to pull out what you were saying. So gives you an idea of what's going on. But yeah, we got you though. And your signal's usually not super strong down my way. I don't know why. Usually up in the Mass, I'm doing pretty good.
When I used to have that up in Upton, that just wasn't a problem. But trying to get a station in and keep the wires hidden has been a challenge. And I've met the challenge, but I haven't got a good signal. So there you have it. And band conditions sure would help. They definitely would. And the sound, to know that the audio sound from this old 897, the way I've got it set up is B3ABZ, K1T with honey.
Okay, real good. Well, your signal came up that time, so 40 meters. Your audio. The noise content that you seem to get. Yeah, I've been in a couple places that I've lived in an RF hole, but luckily this trailer park with the nice trees behind my trailer makes for a good place to hide the dipole. I don't think if I would have bought or rented another lot in this trailer park, I'd be on the air because it would definitely be hard to put up any kind of antenna. So that's one of the reasons when I picked this lot and the trailer that was for sale on it, I said, ooh, look, trees. And that was one of my top of the list requirements before I would even think about looking at this double wide to purchase. So it's bad when you look at a residence from a ham perspective instead of a spouse perspective. Go ahead.
We're in the same boat. Frank. The mobile home here is a double wide. And I picked a lot because I could hide the wires out of the tool shed. And then if nothing else, side only gets to maybe 10, 15 feet high, but it goes through the trees, weaves through the trees where I can get at the weeds, and that's what you're listening to, Frank. But there you go. And yeah, 40 meters, you were definitely up compared to the first transmission. Okay, well, it's 11 o'clock, and the next guy's going to want to take over. You're going to have to get some overtime, Frank. WB3ABZ, K1T with honey.
All right, real good. All right, Tom. Yeah, it sounds like we're both in the same boat. My ultralight has a ladder line. See it if I want to make sure it's still up. So, all righty, very good. You take care, and we'll talk to you again. But yeah, that sounds better. All righty, this is WB3AVZ, and I know WA3GIN is there because he texted. WAVZ, good morning. Okay, now he's going to hide. WA3GIN, WB3AVZ.
WA3GIN, are you out there? That's hiding from me too, Frank.
Yeah. I think he fell asleep. Or else he's getting another cup of coffee, I'm not sure. I know he's there. He was 15 minutes ago, that's for sure. Alrighty, well, we'll carry on until he pops back in. This is WB. AVZ, standing by.
Protect I-3 Zulu, Sugar Zulu.
Hey, there's Sam. Good morning, Sam. Go ahead.
Good morning, sir. God bless you. God bless everyone on the frequency. Thanks so much for the years of happiness. We'll be going QRT real soon, so take care, mate, and thank you so much for everything, man.
All righty, Sam. Appreciate you being there. Good signal. You're 5-7.
Dave, Dog Alpha Victor Easy. We're transmitting from King George County, Virginia. King George County, Virginia is 90 miles west of the Atlantic Ocean, 20 miles east of Fredericksburg, Virginia, on the southern shores of the Potomac River, where it is today 71 degrees and sunny outside. We're standing by for anybody with a schedule. Anyone with a schedule? Okie dokie. No stations heard there. How about QRP? Any QRP? Nothing heard there. Mobiles? Any mobiles in motion?
Whiskey Alpha 1, Yankee, Quebec, Mobile 2.
righty, very good. We got WA1YYQ Mobile. Come on in. What's going on? How are the colors there on the leaves?
It's just about starting. A few are falling, but it's not. It's way too early for that. After all the rain.
Yeah, that sounds good. Tell us about your mobile station.
Yeah, Roger. We have the ST330 antenna on the back with aluminum foil under the trunk because it's made of carbon fiber. I've grounded the tailpipe to the frame, and I've got a Kenwood TS480HX, but I'm only running it at 100 watts right now, and I got the mobile D10. Heavy-duty aluminum foil that my wife uses is for cooking in the kitchen, and I have two MATs. Those are the mats that go on a magnet. Because the aluminum foil is not magnetic, but I taped them down there, so I've got a ground plane right in the trunk. It's a short trunk, but it works well. Over.
Oh, very good, very good. Well, it seems to be working good. I do not hear any RF in the audio at all. It sounds very clean.
Around it, and so that made a big difference, and it's right at the base where the trunk closes. Over.
Oh, okay. Did you originally? Remember, the remote head is you actually have to run the microphone back to the radio, right? You can't plug it into the remote head, or do I get that wrong?
No, you're correct. I have to run the computer cable. I forgot the RG whatever, or J something, RJ something. Yeah, I have to run it from here. I've got it coupled here in the front with a double female, and then I've got the wire running into the trunk. And I also have the wire for the head of the radio running into the trunk. And I also have a separate speaker up on my dashboard. I'm not using the speaker that comes with the head. Over.
Yeah, okay, very good. And you have a bunch of ferrite on all those cables.
I actually only have one small ferrite that came with the HX, the 480HX, the little choke that you put right before it plugs into the radio in the back. That's all I've got, except, so that choke and the choke on the one that is for the antenna. And I do have a small choke on my VHF speaker on my left side of my dashboard because I have a Kenwood TV, the V71A, and that once in a while, if I'm up on 15 or up to 10 meters, we'll pick it up. So I put a choke just on that one right in front of me. Over.
All right, very good indeed. Well, I'll tell you what, those little clamshells. 30,000 race participants and probably another 100,000 guests that come to watch. So that will be a busy day for folks. 73 and drive safe.
Roger, WS2Q Mobile 2 clear.
Okie dokie. ECARS Radio on 55. It's 13 minutes after the hour here. It is the October the 1st. And we're standing by for fixed stations, any stations.
Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar
Whiskey Alpha 1.
Whiskey 3, Julia Charlie Bravo.
K3 Delta Papa Tango.
Lima Romeo.
Whiskey 8.
Okay, that was a gaggle. I got KC8COI, I got a JY, a JCB, a DPT, KI4FON, and an LR. Who else?
Whiskey Zulu, 1 Lima.
All right, I got the Whiskey Zulu. Anybody else want to try?
Whiskey 8 Lima, Delta, Mike.
All right, Lima Delta.
Good, Dave. Anyway, have a good day. KC8CY.
Yeah, I think that coach wants to keep his job. It's a good paying job. How many million a year? 3 or 4 million a year? Oh, macro. All right, let's keep going here. Station with JY in the call. Please give us your full call, your name, and your location.
Good morning, Dave. This is Alpha Bravo 4 Juliet Yankee. The name is Glenn, located in Bedford, Virginia, home of the National D-Day Memorial, where we got a beautiful day in the making here. It's 72 degrees. Sunny right now. It's a little bit overcast and some fog hanging low this morning, but looking really good now. And your signal is just as good. U5/9 right here in the Bedford is beautiful. Ticket number is 40044, full house. And thanks for what you do. Have a super Sunday. AB4JY.
Oh, okay, Glenn, very good. Thank you for checking in. Always great to work another Virginia ham in Big Signal 59+15 this morning. Enjoy your day. Next station, Juliet Charlie Bravo.
All righty, good morning, Dave. This is Whiskey 3, Julia Charlie Bravo. Name is Charlie. ECARS number 30316, and I am up here in the Allegheny Mountains for their fall ATV ride with our ham radio clubs. I've been up here since Friday with the camper, and we'll wrap it up about 3 o'clock and break camp and head back home. So, all is good. You're sounding good. Good, solid, 10 over anyhow. And so that's it from here, Dave. We'll say say 7-3 to everyone, and thanks for taking my call. W3JCB, back to net.
All right, Charlie. Good signal. You have good weather the whole time?
Yeah, very good.
On VHF or anything like that, but they did talk about a very expansive repeater network there, I guess, in the Annapolis area where they were all connected via the internet. So it sounds like maybe an all-star setup or something. Anyhow, I talked to some interesting guys on AM yesterday. Almost, I think I worked about 30 stations just casually calling CQ on the top end of the band here. Well, listen, Tim, sounds good. Get out there and enjoy. And we'll talk to you soon. Say hello to the boss.
Will do. K3DPT.
All righty. Next on the list, another Virginia station up here on the river as well. KI4FON in Alexandria City. Good morning, Don.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh, good morning. It's kind of sunshine out there. Probably about like you were there.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was getting ready to turn into a mushroom if we didn't get some sunshine soon. I was so happy to see it start early yesterday afternoon. Of course, we got out there and did some spraying and, finishing up some stuff here for summer and getting ready for the fall chores. But good to hear you. Everything good? How are the grandkids doing?
The kids doing fine. And it's funny in California, in Florida, but ever runs about reckon here. See, it's 73.
Hey, all right, good deal. We'll talk to you later, and maybe catch up on VHF. Not too much new stuff going on up with my kids up there. They're Josh is redoing one of his bathrooms in his condominium, so they've ripped that all out and starting to put the new stuff in. So you'll see.
process of reprogramming it, which it's going to take me a while to do it, but, be a long process, but I could probably get it done, say, within a few hours. No big deal, no big deal. So, anyway, just want to say hello, and hope everybody has a good Sunday, and wanted to just say hi. So if anybody needs me, I'll be in here for a couple of minutes, but if not, I've got to get ready for Derek when he comes to my door. So we'll turn it back to you there, Dave. WA3GIN and ECARS, KB3LR.
Oh, okay, very good. Sounds like fun to me. Thanks for checking in with us today, Kelly, and enjoy your visit there with your buddy. Next on the list is Station with Whiskey Zebra in the call.
Okay, WA3GIN as a group. This is WZ1L in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Good morning to you, Dave. Hope everything is well down there in Prince George. And you mentioned the Marine Corps Marathon. My goodness. Yeah, it was about 20 years ago, I guess it was, that I participated in that. Yeah, there's a lot of people and a lot of runners and a lot of radio communications. So back to you.
Have a pleasant week today. A great weekend, and we'll look for you again. WA3GIN, WHLN.
All right, very good. Got that on the racing and the family. Sounds good to me. Enjoy the day. All right, that takes care of that list. This is WA3GIN, it's 1127. We'll take another list. You don't have to be a member to check in.
Alpha 3, Yankee Echo.
Kilo Charlie 1, Alpha Whiskey, portable.
Kilo 4, Tango Juliet Sierra, Mobile.
King Fox Tango, Kentucky Fried Turkey.
The Scorpion is doing good for you. Tell us about that antenna.
You're not that far from Yorktown, Virginia.
Not too far, maybe 100 and some miles.
Well, you sound like you're sitting in my driveway. Beautiful signal. Thank you very kindly for letting me drop in and say hello. And anybody else listening, hello to y'all too. And this is Thomas in Yorktown, Virginia, where we won independence. As long
number 10 wire to make that coil.
I tell you what, it's really broadbanded. You put it on 40 meters, and it'll cover all the 40-meter band or any other band. Over.
Yeah. Now, do you have that mounted on the top of the truck bed, or how you got it set up?
Okay, sir. Thank you for asking. I've got a camper. It sits inside the tailgate of the diesel pickup truck, and it's fully self-contained. I push a button inside the camper, and the whole top raises up once I park it. Over, and that's where the antenna's mounted.
Oh, okay. Is that like a fifth wheel?
No, sir. It's a 4x4 diesel dual cab. Over.
Okay, I got you. All right, so you have like a camped. Okay, that's just baby. All right then. The last mobile antenna I had, I believe it had about 125,000 miles on it before it fell apart. All right, and that was one of those high Q antennas from California. See you later. Thanks for checking in. Always good to work another Virginia ham.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it very kindly if you let me slip in your door, and I hope the other gentlemen listening don't get mad at me. See you later. K4TJS, Mobile Clear.
Okay, good punchy signal there. Really good punch. Tell us what amp you're using in that mobile.
I'm using the Mirage, and it's MA1000.
Here is AA3YE. Name's Joe, and my ECARS number is 30522 for life. Just heard you in there. I actually heard my buddy Charlie, who W3JCB, who's up in the Allegheny National Forest, helping out with the Tour de Forest, which is an AT. Who's doing a fine job there. Really, other than that, Dave, not much going on. Thank you very much for picking me up, and thank you very much for being in net control. You're about...
thanks for joining us, and appreciate you keeping the activities moving here on 7255. Have a good Sunday and a great week coming up, Joe.
7-3, Dave.
All righty, let's go over to the turkey guy, WA3, Kentucky Fried Turkey. Come on in.
Yours. When we got up this morning at 8 o'clock, it was 70 degrees outside, 69, 70, and it promises to get up a little warmer than that. And unfortunately, it's going to go into the 80s in the next couple of days. Radio shack in the basement. I don't need air conditioning. It's just naturally cool down here. Not a problem. So we're going to try to run the antique.
Very good, John. Appreciate it. Good signal. 59+10 here. And let's see here. I'm looking at my signal here. It looks pretty flat. There might be a little bit more on the old radios, and it was sort of fun, actually. It's almost like taking a tour. There was a lot of really good sounding old AM radios on the air yesterday, and receivers that were being used for these contacts. It was, of course, there was a few
at the spectrum scope, Dave. The total width of your signal is plus and minus 2 kilohertz, so it's 4 kilohertz wide. And audio for your normal voice, there's more on the lower side than there is on the upper side. WA3KFT.
Okay, very good. That's really close. The what you call it, the split here is
November 3, Juliet, Oscar, Charlie.
Kilowatt 2, Tango, Charlie.
All right, a couple of Charlies in there, N3JOC and K2 EC, I think it was. So, JOC, come on in.
Yeah, this is N3JOC. Name here is Al. About 20 miles southwest of Erie, PA, in a little town, Cranesville. Haven't talked to you in a while there, Dave. It came up on the screen here in the logging. Haven't talked to you since January. So, wondering how you're doing. ECARS number here is 30611. And I guess that's about it from here. We'll ride along for a while. Dave, go ahead.
Oh, okay, Al. Good to work you. Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? I guess you've been busy this summer, huh?
Oh, yeah. Lots of projects going on. N3JOC.
All righty. Thank you, sir. Next on the list, K2TC.
But I wanted to say good morning. Hope all is well. Beautiful day here on Long Island after all the onslaught of rain. 8 inches and a lot of...
Good summer, really fabulous summer actually. So we always feel like we're on a glide here. Nice and smooth ride. So keeping our fingers crossed we can make that stretch out for the winter time as well. Thanks for joining us today. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully have a little bit more time now to get around and spend some time on the radio in the mornings. Okay, very good. 73s, enjoy. Good morning from K2TC.
Okie dokie. Just background noise. How about that? Virginia, Operator Dave listening for any stations. You don't have to be a member to check into ECARS. and let's see, coming or going this morning?
Well, we're headed over to the barn. I'm going to drop Grace off, and then I got to circle back and get my wife because the show doesn't start until 12:30. Another horse show, Dave. You got to love it, right? There are much worse things she could be doing.
Yes, that's true. That's true. But that's okay. Now, I don't know if I have a detail on that. Is this dressage or is this something else?
It is, because it's English saddle, and I'll tell you a quick funny story. I'm the one who brought the kids years ago when they were young to try out horseback riding. I think our role as parents is to expose the kids, let them decide what they fine. She said, but you can't ride with me anymore like you did when I was younger. And I said, oh, but
radio. October the 1st, station WA3GIN, operator Dave listening for check-ins. All right, KWA8X, come on in.
Sitting there enjoying the net a little bit, getting ready to run out the door and do some shopping with the family. Thought I'd throw my call sign in there and say hi to everybody. 7:30, 8:30.
All right, throw your name in too, will you?
Oh, sure. Same Dean. All back to November Echo.
All right, Dean. All right, thank you for the 5-9. What's the name there?
True, Delta Romeo Echo Whiskey.
All right, Drew, real good. Any plans for today?
I headed home. I was up in Connecticut for the weekend, taking care of some family business, and headed home this morning.
Okay, you're mobile at the moment? Drew, you're mobile in motion?
QSL, I am mobile in New York, QSL.
Okay, all right, gotcha. Very good. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks, 7-3.
Okay, good day to be mobiling, apparently. ECARS Radio on 55, WA3GIN listening.
Morning, neighbor, PZZ.
Alrighty, N3PZZ, what's going on, Dave?
Good morning, neighbor. Just hanging around the house today, looking for some trouble to get into. How you doing?
No complaints. The conditions are fairly reasonable today. Did you ever get that heath kit working?
I'm still working on a part, or waiting for one. I've got several here, but
be down the road a few miles. ECARS Radio, WA3GIN, listening for stations, 1149.
Kilo Bravo 1, Hotel Romeo Lima.
3 November Echo Juliet.
All right, I got a couple of familiar voices there. Whiskey 2 NYP and VE3NEJ. NYP, come on in. What's going on?
Good morning, Dave. Had a lovely couple of days in Roanoke, and got back and taking it easy this week.
Yes, thank you very much. Kind of problem. So I guess they'll figure it out. But in the meantime, he anything he wants to say, he needs to say it before lunch.
Well, the easiest answer for that is don't eat lunch. And maybe, if your body doesn't see something for dinner time, you can hold on to it a little longer. And that's probably not the case.
Not my brother. All right, very good. Nice to have you in here today. You in town for this week?
Yeah, one soccer game and the rest of it, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm going to be home and relaxing. So it doesn't suck.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I'm looking forward to this week. It looks like it's going to warm up, and we're going to have a dry week. So I'm really looking forward to it. Take care, Paul. VE3NEJ. Terry, what's up?
Well, hello, David. Terry here in Kitchener, 30709. Not much going on today. We got about 76 degrees. And I'm looking at that thinking, it's lunchtime. Maybe I'll go and make burnt offerings for lunch, for brunch. Got some nice Canadian back bacon to put on the grill, Dave. Over.
Oh, boy, I can smell it cooking from here. I love that Canadian bacon. So what are you going to match up with that?
Oh, just some scrambled eggs, with garlic and onion and all that kind of stuff in it. Well, I'll think of something. Every time I make it, it's always different anyway. So it's like chili or spaghetti sauce. You'd be hard pressed to find a matching pair of all the batches I ever made. So something different in every one, brother.
I hear you. Well, it sounds delicious to me. I can almost remember the first time I was introduced to Canadian bacon. I wanted it all the time. All right, listen. Take care. Thanks for joining us.
You too, Dave. You're sounding good today. So here, you'll like this. I was outside the other day looking at the antennas and walking around, and just my thoughts wandering away on me. And I got that feed to my 80-meter dipole. I cut it off with the lawnmower. I'm standing there looking at it. I put my hands in my jacket pocket, and there's a couple of marrettes in my pocket. So I got a jackknife with me, and down I go, cut 2 feet out of the cable, twisted it together, put a marrette on it, and taped it up, and 80 meters back on the air. Over.
Wow, that's pretty good. And is that stuff weatherproof?
No, not at all. It's just those plastic wire nuts. So I thought, well, I'll put it together, and then at least I can listen on 80. Could never change the VSWR at all either.
What a hoot. That's hysterical. All right, well, hell, if it works, what the heck. You take care, and don't forget, you got to go out there and finish the job.
Well, I'm sure if you TDR it, it would show a great big impedance bump right there. See you later, Dave. Thanks for picking me up. We'll talk to you again. AE3 NEJ.
Alrighty, take care. Radio on 55, it's 11:54 a.m. on October the 1st. It's a Sunday, and it's 75 degrees already here in sunny in King George, Virginia. This is station WA3GIN, Operator Dave. We're listening for any stations. You don't have to be a member to check in.
November 2, Lima X-Ray Lima.
Kilo 3 Juliet Tango Alpha.
Hotel Romeo Lima.
All right, N2LXR and JTA, Tim, got you in there, and RL. N2LXL, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Nothing going on here in New Jersey today. It's a beautiful day. Maybe not quite as warm yet as you mentioned for Virginia, but we're definitely better than we have been the last couple days, and the sun is shining, so no complaints. I haven't checked in here in quite some time because I usually don't turn the radio on during the day, but today I decided to, and here you are, and here I am. So anyway, hope you have a great day. We'll catch you next time. N2LXL.
Okay, very good. Tell us the name and anything planned for today.
Name is Bob. We've spoken many times, Dave, and no, nothing really planned. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Just got home from my, not so often anymore Dunkin' Donuts breakfast run, and now I'll figure out what to do with the rest of the day.
All right, very good indeed. Yeah, I was reading something about one of those Dunkin' Donuts drinks over there. I can't remember. It had a lot of I call it foam, but you know what it is on the top and everything. And they said that it takes a half a cup of sugar to make. Are they advertising that out there on the front door?
Oh, I would say not. When you go through the drive-thru, there's all kinds of pictures up on the display that look really good, but I'm sure they're not healthy for you. I normally just stick with I'm mostly an iced coffee person, so I just stick with an iced coffee with Splenda. So I try and avoid all that stuff, but don't go there too often anymore. I get tired of it. It's really kind of funny. The one here is pretty crowded, especially at the proper times in the morning. And if you park in the parking lot and go in the store, you probably won't get out of the parking spot because the drive-thru line wraps around the building, and if you get in the drive-thru line, you're going to sit there for 15 minutes. So I gave up going most of the time.
Wow. Well, when I was working, we had a Dunkin' Donuts just across the street, and you could just walk over there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It wasn't bad, and they didn't really have a drive-thru or anything like that. That seems to be real popular now. I've also seen them, this Chick-fil-A's, they have dual lanes, and they're usually always packed. I was talking to my son-in-law. He says the average revenue from a Chick-fil-A is about $800,000 a year. It's unbelievable. Hey, listen, thanks very much, Bob. You've got one of the clearest signals I've heard, and I just want you to know, I'm going to guess you're running the 7300.
I do have a 7300, but today I'm running the FTDX10 into a Mercury 3 solid state at about, 750, 800 watts into a dipole. So you were close. The 7300 sitting right here on the shelf above me. That's also a very beautiful radio. I like that as well. And, I know the dual lanes. Our McDonald's here has that too. Anyway, we'll catch you later, Dave. N2LXL.
Okay, well, you've got the FT10 set up. That's the best sounding Yaesu I've heard. That's for certain. That's what it sounds like on Apache Labs.
I haven't checked in here in quite some time because I usually don't turn the radio on during the day, but today I decided to, and here you are, and here I am. So anyway, hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. N2LXL. I haven't checked in here.
There you go. Boy, I'll tell you what, that's crystal clear in my book.
Yeah, sounds okay to me, too. I guess this radio's a keeper, but I kind of already figured that one out. Yeah, I really do like it. At first, I didn't. I was actually thinking of sending it back the first couple days, but then I got used to it, and, I always get good reports on it. So, listen, there's nothing else in this price range, and I can't see spending $3,000 on a 7610 or something that I don't need all those. The only real feature I think you get is the dual receive, and I don't need it. But anyway, this will do for now. Catch you later, N2LXL.
Okay, good deal. And you're using the hand mic, or you got something else?
No, I am using, although I get good reports with the hand mic as well, I'm using a Heil GM5, which is, they made it about 15 years ago. They have a current version of it with the newer cartridges, but this one has it's a dual cartridge. It has what they call the studio cartridge, which is just way too broad, sounds like crap, and then the HC5, which was their general rag chew element back at that time. It works very well with every radio I've ever used it on. I used it on Kenwood, I used it on the ICOM, I used it on the Yaesu, and I don't even touch the equalizer in the radio. It's, the equalizer's turned off, and it works fine.
Oh, amazing. Oh, it's a good setup. I'm impressed. Next on the list, JTA Jim.
Good morning, Dave, and everyone on the net. Kilo 3 Juliet Tango Alpha, and name's Tim, located here between York and Lancaster. You already know all that. Headed out to a family picnic, extended family picnic at Cadora State Park. That's down by Hanover, PA, which is just across the border of Maryland here in York County. 73 degrees and sunny here. And hello to Jeff, who's probably waiting there in the wings already. See you, Dave. Have a good week, K3JTA.
All right, very good. Thank you for checking in with us, Tim. Good signal here. Station Radio Lima. Come in.
Oh, good morning, Dave. Oh, it's almost afternoon. Kilo Bravo 1, Hotel Romeo Lima. There, Tom, up in North Brookfield, Mass. How are you?
We're doing good. We're doing good. What's happening up there in Massachusetts?
Oh, it's a nice day today. It's kind of dry, cool. Not real cool, but a good fall day. Sun's out. I got my son out there doing the yard work for me, so life is good.
Very fine. Very good indeed. Well, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your son. I used to love watching my kids do yard work. It was wonderful. Take care and have a good week. Thanks for checking in with us.
Okay, Dave. 7-3. Kilo Bravo 1, Hotel Romeo Lima, out.
All righty. Good signal from HRL. That's it for me, boys and girls. Thanks very much for making this an enjoyable hour. We hope you do well this day and the rest of the week. Eat well, exercise, move, keep moving, and be nice, and we'll catch y'all later. Your new net control is Jeff over there operating that superstation from Cape May, New Jersey, NJ2US. And so come on back in again this next hour and check in with Jeff and let him know what's going on. In the meantime, you all take care and have a great week. NJ2US, WA3GIN. It's all yours, Jeff.
All right, Dave. Really nice to hear you. You're sounding absolutely marvelous, my friend. Just at the top of your game. 20 dB over S9. Looks like really nice conditions here on 40 meters. And I just came off of 10 meters. I threw out a quick CQ at around, I don't know, probably around 11 a.m. Just a quick CQ and worked. I lost count. I logged them all, but probably 15, 20 DX stations, Europeans just calling and pile up. Boy, I love 10 meters when it's like this. I finally had to say, I got to go run a net on 40 meters. Boy, if anybody wants to go have fun, 10 meters today is a perfect place to go. Other than that, enjoy your day, Dave.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that does sound good. Well, today is the AM QSO party. It started last night at 6, and I guess it goes until 6. So I ran a little bit last night, and it's not that many, but lots of fun contacts with lots of boat anchors. So that part was fun. I'll probably do that some more today. Otherwise, we'll be outside sucking up some vitamin D. Take care. Have a good run.
Thanks, Dave. Take care. Enjoy that AM mode is perfect for you. That AM mode is something that I know you would really enjoy. I'm just pulling your leg. 73. Have a good day, Dave. He's a good buddy. WA3GIN NJ2US. This is the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, starting the Sunday afternoon shift on 1204. And by the way, T-minus Travis and Swift Taylor Swift. What's her name? Taylor Swifty. I mean, pretty girl, right? Pretty girl. Listen, anything to distract an American. Bright, shiny objects, pretty girls, football players. Enjoy that. Something to look forward to. Maybe the kids. Maybe get the kids or the grandkids turned on to it. Any mobiles? We'll listen for the mobiles. Any mobiles? Mobiles only for ECARS. November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. Not hearing any mobiles, I'll listen for relays, and while I'm listening for relays on mobiles, I'll listen for QRPs. Any little radios only, 10 watts or less. You're running on a battery. It's an 817, a 705, a Zygu, something like that. Little radios only. QRP? Well, everybody's huddled up against their big radios today here on 40 meters and put the QRP radios away. This is the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, live streaming at NJ2US.net. Check it out, NJ2US.net. You can choose from the two streams there or watch them both, whatever floats your boat. We'll take check-ins from 5, 6, 7, 9s or zeros. 5, 6, 7, 9s or zeros. All right, how about 4s? Any 4s? Any 8s? How about 8s?
Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India.
Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey Alpha Mike.
KC8COI, KD2WAM. All right, how about 1 4s and 8s? 148, 148.
Whiskey Alpha 1, Quebec, Zulu X-ray.
QZX, all right, anybody, anywhere, any number for ECARS, NJ2US.
Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey Alpha 8, Whiskey Alpha Mike.
November 2, Papa Oscar X-ray.
KD2 Whiskey Alpha Mike and November 2 Papa Oscar X-ray. Let's run this list. Ted, KC8COI, you're 5'9" today.
Hey, Jeff, thanks for picking me up. Sounds like you're starting out good. I don't think the band's in too bad a shape today, but, of course, you get through it in bad times and good times. So, anyway, good to hear from you, and I'll say hello to everybody on ECARS and hope everybody's having a great day. It's a beautiful day here in southern West Virginia. Sun is shining and not many clouds in the sky, and, well, it looks like my poor old Commanders are probably going to take a thrashing from your Eagles today, but that's the way it goes out in football. Anyway, back to you, Jeff, KC8. See you.
All right, well, Ted, it's appropriate for you to remind Philadelphia fans that this time last year the Commanders handed it to the Eagles and gave them their first loss of the season last year. So we're not taking it lightly. Over.
Hell, you know, I think with the new ownership and there's a whole new attitude about the team, and I don't know if they'll be able to do it all in 1 year, but if they happen to surprise your Eagles, and that's just be one more feather in the cap. But I don't look for that, Jeff. I look for them to be tan pretty good. But anyway, you have a good one. Enjoy the game. I'm sure you will. And I'll let you get back to the big list you got building up there, buddy. KC8COI.
Thanks, Ted. Philadelphia Commanders kickoff 1 p.m. this afternoon on Fox 73, and appreciate it, and good luck, and enjoy the fall weather. It's beautiful down here. We are up to 72, but there's a nice breeze blowing, and the sun is shining. Ted's in Hinton, West Virginia. If you could hear him, he's at 8463 on the lifetime roster. Next up, Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey Alpha Mike.
Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey Alpha Mike, back to you.
Hello, Bob. You're 5 and 858 this morning.
Oh, Roger. Well, it's 70 degrees, mostly sunny out, and it's a nice day. Go ahead.
Hope you enjoy your day. Thank you for being a lifetime member, 21131. Quite readable today. And you're on, what are you on, Tempo 1? What's that radio again?
It's a Yaesu 840 little radio.
Oh, the 840. Very good. Okay, it's got a distinctive off-frequency sound to it. But we've covered that many times before. But, Bob, you're propagating a readable signal here, and I'm good to go with that. 73 to you. KD2 Whiskey Alpha Mike November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. We'll go say hello to Dan now. WA1 Quebec Zulu X-ray 59.
73, Jeff.
Yeah, very good, Jeff. Good afternoon. Yeah, we're just burning some cobwebs out of the amplifier here, running about 400 watts. And finally we see sun. We see this yellow ball up in the sky. It's a beautiful thing. Back to you, NJ2US. This is WA1QZX.
Yeah, good to know every now and again that fiery ball doesn't disappoint us, and eventually it wins out over all the rain and precipitation. Although I really can't complain here. We only really had maybe two days of a pretty heavy rain with Ophelia passing by. What is remarkable though that when Ophelia was fast becoming an afterthought to the weather forecasters, that thing surprised everybody the past couple of days and dumped horrendously horrible and debilitating rains in the metropolitan New York area, causing quite a problem. And I don't know if anybody lost their lives. Hopefully not, but I just would not be surprised. The flooding that rain dumped from the remnants of Ophelia was really quite devastating. People sometimes forget what these tropical storms, after they're long out of the headlines, the havoc they can reap on towns as it passes through, especially here in the Northeast, as you know, Dan. So finally some sunshine. I guess all the remnants of Ophelia finally petered out, and hopefully we get a couple nice days. Thank you for being a lifetime member. 10320. You have a 59 signal, Dan. What else you got to report?
Not much else, but yeah, that rain, especially in New York City. Wow, 8 inches set a record. Massive flooding. So that was quite a surprise, and I hope people are doing okay there. Anyway, 7-3, Jeff, have a good afternoon. This is WA1QZX. Bye-bye.
All right, Dan, very good. And one of the painful things about these types of episodes is when people go to discover that their hazards insurance companies and hazard insurance policies generally won't cover floods. You need to have a specific flood policy to protect that, and many people learn that lesson way too late. And it's very unfortunate. I learned that kind of the easy way growing up at the shore. I mean, to even get a mortgage here, you're required to have flood insurance. There was no escaping it. So, Dan, tricky situation. Hope folks recover. And in the meantime, enjoy your day. Thanks a lot for checking in the ECARS. Beautiful, strong signal from Chelmsford in the Commonwealth. WA1QZX, November Juliet 2 uniform Sierra. One more to go on the list. And Rich, you have a beautiful signal here. N2POX, NJ2US. How are you?
NJ2US, N2POX. Good signal here, too, from you, Jeff. ECARS number 21212. No traffic, no bad jokes. A little sarcasm. Who are the commanders?
They are formerly the Redskins. Can you say Redskins on the radio anymore? I'm not really sure, but they were formerly the Redskins, now the Commanders.
Yes, probably commonly referred to as the R word. You know, Jeff, I used to admire Dan Snyder for holding on to that name for so long, being under so much duress. And I forget what event it was that finally caused him to cave in. but he tried. He tried for years.
Rich, it's an interesting commentary on things USA nowadays, wokeness and political correctness. I don't know whether it's I honestly don't know whether you should blame the people who pushed the effort, or we should blame the rest of America that stood by and let it happen. I'm just not sure, Rich.
It is an interesting, and I'm glad you used both terms because they are synonymous. For some reason, they had to invent a new word for political correctness. I do not use the word woke. I think it's stupid, but they replaced political correctness. You know, Jeff, while you can make an argument that possibly Redskin could be interpreted as a derogatory term,
Why did the Cleveland Indians change their name? You know what I would have done if I was the owner of the Indians? I would have adopted the colors of the country of India, and I would make my uniforms, and I would say, look, we're just we're representing that country now, and so it shouldn't be offensive.
Well, the ironies are spectacular, and that's what we live in. We live in a country of irony, just so much irony and hypocrisy, Rich. And unfortunately, the thing that wins out is who's controlling the media, right? The things you hear that you're fed through the television and online, that's the danger. The danger is what sides the mainstream media takes is who will rule the day, and that's the scary part. Rich 73, thanks a lot. Appreciate the little banter back and forth about a somewhat interesting subject, if not a little controversial, especially the ham radio operators. They're all nervous about that. I don't understand why. But anyway, you take care. My favorite ECARS number, 21212, right there, North White Plains, New York. 73, Rich.
Okay, Jeff, very good. 73.
All right, this is the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. Any other check-ins?
Whiskey 3, Julia Charlie Bravo.
November 2, Alpha Sugar United.
Whiskey 3, Julia Charlie Bravo. Craig, I got you. N2ASU. There was a couple more. Try again, please.
November 2, Alpha Sugar United.
All right, Craig, I have you, N2ASU, W8 Lima Delta Mike. Let's hold it right there. We'll keep a short list this morning. W3, Julia Charlie Bravo. Go ahead, Charlie.
Roger, Whiskey 3, Julia Charlie Bravo. I'm up here in the Allegheny Mountains today, Jeff, with the Ham Radio Club for the fall ATV ride. So all is good, beautiful weather, a lot of riders. That'll help out. We get a little kickback from the fire department for helping out year after year. So, and get throw some antennas up in the air and play a little radio when things are quiet, which it is right now. So anyhow, Jeff, won't hold it. Thanks for taking my call and all that you do. W3JCB, back to net.
Well, thank you for the community service, Charlie, and getting some recognition from the local fire company. That's always great, and just certainly it makes for an enjoyable time. And stay safe out there. Be careful and safe travels. And thank you for being a lifetime member. 30316, Charlie. By the way, 4-year logbook 59 plus from Reno in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. 73 to Charlie. W3 Juliet Charlie Bravo. November Juliet 2 uniforms here. Breaking with Reno, Pennsylvania. And checking in with my good buddy and lifelong friend and all-around good guy, November 2 Alpha Sierra uniform. How are you hearing me this morning, Craig? Is you're 5'9" plus here?
Affirmative. You're coming in 5 and 9. 78 degrees and the sun's out. I can't believe it. That big yellow thing in the sky. So we're just enjoying kicking back and relaxing, and I wanted to make sure that I checked in while you ran the net. So not much more to add today. Back to you. N2ASU.
Awesome, Craig, and sounded very good. Just a really good short skip from Stratford. Sometimes it's challenging, but today you're 15 to 20 dB over S9. I would say this is the strongest I've ever heard you. Craig's a lifetime member, 21139. He's a lifelong pal. We've known each other many, many years, and we worked similar careers, both in our first careers in law enforcement and a second career in private contracting for government and first responders for communication systems. So it's been a nice road. Craig just retired, so we congratulate Craig on his final retirement, I guess. 21139. Take care, Craig.
73.
Clear with N2ASU, NJ2US. Next up, Mike, I got you pretty good. W8 Lima Delta Mike, NJ2US. Welcome to ECARS.
NJ2US, WASU. Good afternoon, Jeff. Good to hear your voice again. I got a headset over here. I'm curious if you hear any on the signal. I'm not. Keep me with me with my MC60 light going through a MFJ light switch. On one radio, there's no RF problem. On the other radio, occasionally I get an RF problem. I check the sound system. I put the mic directly into the radio that's giving me the RF problem, and it disappears. I don't know if I've got a problem with the mic switch on the A side or B side of the mic switch or what. I'm just curious if you can changing the name of the park. We're turning down that statue at the campus. That's certainly named the party.
Sounds like a liberal.
This is off to a good start. Have a pleasant, peaceful Sunday, and we'll look for you again. NJ2US, 78 LDS.
All right, Mike, very good. And you know what? To each his own. Do what you got to do. If you got the time, then I don't know. Maybe some people have too much time on their hands, Mike. I'm not quite sure. But look, in any event, I don't hear any RF on your signal. What have you done with ferrite, toroid, ferrites, and that method of eliminating RFI? Have you done anything with ferrite? Okay, all right. Yeah, tricky situation. I know you've been dealing with it for quite some time. Well, I don't hear anything on your signal now. It's quite clean, Mike, so I think you're good to go. Have a good afternoon, Mike. 73, Mike. Mike's in Marysville, Michigan. If you heard him, 8477 W8LDM, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. Any mobiles riding along? Mobiles for ECARS. All right, we'll take check-ins. Anybody, anywhere. Full call signs phonetically, please, for the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta, Victor United.
Well, look at you all by yourself, Bill. WA2DVU 59.
Hey, sounding good. My S-line that I've been working on, the guy's picking it up tomorrow. I'm going to miss it in the shop. Really a cool rig.
Yeah, but I know for a fact, Bill, that you don't have to go far to keep your fingers wrapped around good Collins gear.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to tomorrow's 1 o'clock net when I fire it up and run the net with it. You know, guys are asking me, are you on the Collins or are you on the Apache? They can't tell the difference.
All right. Well, that's quite a compliment for both radios, I suppose. So, given the legacy of both. All right, Bill. Well, listen, enjoy the beautiful weather. Are you going to go out there and do some yard work?
Did that a day or two ago. Working on an electrical project. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but we'll talk about it. Over.
All right, looking forward to it. We'll get together for lunch again. For those that don't know, Bill is my neighbor. He's a good buddy, and we're neighbors, so we throw things over the fence to each other all the time. Bill, enjoy your day.
73s, they're sounding good. WA2DVU.
Same here. Strong signal on the short skip or ground wave. Not quite sure what it is, whether it's a one up, one down, or we're dragging across 12 miles. Hard to say, but it's 15 dB over S9. Thanks, Bill. 20077, lifetime member, fellow net controller in Potato Island, Cape May Courthouse, New Jersey. WA2DVU, November Juliet 2, Uniform Sierra, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. Standing by for check-ins. The one station. Try it again. Let me throw the wire up that way to see if I can pull you in. The one?
November 1, Whiskey Radio November.
Oh, okay. Well, quite surprised. You're probably the lightest I've ever heard you, Doug. What are you running up there? Are you on the right antenna? How much power? Doug, say your power. Did you say 5 watts? Over?
Yep, is that better?
Yeah. What were you doing there?
I was talking to my Elmer with 5 watts right around the corner. I just didn't turn it back up. I'm on 100 watts now with no amp. Over.
All right. Yeah. Always check that when checking into a net. You make me work for a living, Doug, when you try to check in QRP.
I forgot.
All right. Well, the 100 watts is doing, of course, a lot better. 10431 lifetime member. Who's your roamer?
I'm running the Yaesu FTDX10, over.
Yeah, you said you were talking to your Elmer down the street. Who is that?
Oh, it's NR1R.
Who is it?
It's Ray, NR1R.
NR1R. Okay, I don't know if I ever worked. Let's try, let's see if NR1R. That's a cool call. NR1R. Ray. No, never worked him. He's never Elmered you up to ECARS. You found ECARS all on your own without his help.
No, I've been, he's a great fountain. We go up to Nearfest up in Deerfield, New Hampshire all the time together.
All right, I just made a note in here in case he ever checks in that I'll be able to tie him to you. Okay, very good. Anything else?
No, how might I make it with 100 watts, all right?
Yeah, you're 5'7", 57.
Okay, that's good. I can live with that. So this is N1WRN. Back to you. Thanks for taking my check-in, and it's always good to hear you, Jeff.
You same here, Doug. Thank you. I appreciate the chit in the log. 10431 lifetime member Reading in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. N1WRN, November Juliet 2 uniform Sierra. Any other check-ins for ECARS?
Kilo Charlie 1, Bravo Juliet Golf.
All right, Joe, you're fine. KC1 Bravo Juliet Golf. Give me a second, though. Stand by. I think there's another one station checking in. Try it again. All right, it's a QRP portable. I think it might even be a 2 station. Not quite sure what direction to turn all the wire. Give me your call sign again, but first, tell me what state you're in, and then follow it with your call sign. Well, I think you said you're in New Jersey, and so that makes it ambiguous for me where to point wire. I don't know if you're north or south of me. I'm in Cape May. I'm still having trouble with the call sign. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it next because I'm expecting it. Say the call sign phonetically again.
Alpha 3, Tango Echo Oscar, QRP 5 watts.
All right, let me see if I got that right. Is it Kilo Alpha 3 Tango Echo Oscar QSL?
QSL, that is absolutely right.
Okay, Marvin, and where are you in the big state of New Jersey?
I'm right near, oh boy, I'm usually parked down here. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's around 195.
What? Okay, that didn't help. What's the biggest city closest to you?
Let's see, I'm in Monmouth County.
Did you say Manasquan?
Monmouth County.
Yeah, let me just check. Is anybody hearing Marvin a lot better than me?
Monmouth County.
Oh, Monmouth County. Who's that? That sounded familiar. Was that Jim?
Yeah, KB George.
All right, is he light to you, or you got him better?
I don't know. He's light.
Okay, we're at Monmouth County, Marvin. Are you on the shoreline, or you're near the 95? I guess, yeah, it's near Monmouth County. What are you doing? Are you hiding in the woods? What are you doing?
That's where I am now. I'm operating off of a loop antenna, portable, and of course I wound up in the hospital for 2.5 months down here. So I'm on recovery down here. That's why I'm operating portable here. KA3CEO.
Okay, Marvin, very good. Understand you had some extenuating circumstances there, and now you're kind of down here. Well, I hope everything works out. Actually, your signal did come up quite substantially. You're Q4, and I hardly missed a syllable. So, Marvin, is there anything ECARS can do for you while you're stuck down here?
No, thank you. At least I know my loop antenna is working, and I can at least get out. I'm inside the house, by the way.
What was that, by the way?
I said I'm operating inside the house.
Oh, you're making it easy for us, Marvin. So when you say a loop, then are you talking about one of those little 3-foot magnetic loops?
Absolutely, that's what I got, a 3-foot magnetic loop, and I'm operating with 5 watts.
All right, well, Marvin, if anybody's hearing Marvin, Jim, I don't know if you heard him, he's on one of them, like a 3-foot magnetic loop inside his house with 5 watts. So I'd say, Marvin, I would say that's a great compliment to the receiving stations out here.
I would say you're absolutely 100%.
All right, Marvin. Well, 73 to you. I hope everything works out. I know you had some challenges there, and and at least you found some respite here in amateur radio. Good luck to you. 73. I'll clear with Marvin. If you heard him at all, if you saw lips moving, that's 5 watts inside a house with a 3-foot magnetic loop. KA3TEO NJ2US. Jim, I'll put you on the list there, and let me go grab Joe, KC1BJG.
Yes, good afternoon, Jeff. Good to hear you again today. Beautiful day here in New Hampshire, and looking forward to a blues show tonight. Blues guitarist by the name of Larry McCrae. Roger?
Oh, very good. Well, have fun. That sounds like a blast.
It's a beautiful day and a good plan. All right, Jeff, take care. You have a great day. 10405 on the roster. Kilo Charlie 1, Bravo Juliet Golf. We'll be clearing. Back to you.
Thanks, Joe. And we caught your ID that time. KC1BJG, NJ2US. All right, KB2, Romeo Hotel, November.
Yeah, good morning, Jeff. Jim here in ECARS City, New Jersey, KB2RHN, ECARS 20989. Sounding good today, Jeff. I think the band's pretty good. And I'll tell you, 5 watts with the portable there. That's I can't believe that. He was coming in pretty good here. You're right, he came up. But there's no way I have better ears than you. You have better ears than me over there, Jeff.
Well, you held your own today, Jim, so I appreciate that. You nailed him in Monmouth County. 20989, lifetime member, and how you been, brother? It's been some time.
Yeah, I've been hanging in there, raising my granddaughter. Tower came down a few months back. Got that cleaned up. Had a windstorm and broke halfway. 25 feet up, 50-foot self-standing, and came over. Lost a couple of antennas, but all in all, everything else is doing good. I got another one laying on the ground here thinking about putting it up. It's a 62-footer, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe someday. But I'm back in the shack, Jeff. It was too hot in here in the summer, but the weather's just perfect now, so thanks for being there and doing what you do.
Oh, yeah, you bet, Jim, and I'm glad I finally got you back in here. Have you heard from our other sidekick up there in Egg Harbor? How's he doing?
Well, it seems like I put text out and don't get anything in return until I shake it up a little bit. But I don't know. It said it was coming back, but we'll see about that.
Yeah, man. It's just you know what happens. Friggin' life gets in the way, and it gets complicated. And I hope all is well. I hadn't heard from him in a while, so I know he was trying to shake it up a little bit, doing a little. He was running like a little store there, selling antennas and things, when that was kind of exciting. But just don't know. When I don't hear from my brothers, you get a little worried, right? But he also, you're a little closer to him than I am. But I worry when I don't hear from my friends, and we're all guilty of not reaching out and checking in. So I can tell you that I am relieved to hear you, and thank you for taking time out to check in with me, Jimmy.
Yeah, no problem, Jeff. I appreciate you being there. NJ2US, KB2RHN.
All right, Jim. You take care. Good to hear you, my friend, and you take care, brother. KB2RHN. Good 5.9 plus signal, by the way, down into northern Cape May County. All right, that clears. I believe that clears the list, and we'll just go right out and get some more check-ins, please, for ECARS. November Juliet 2 uniforms here.
Whiskey 8, Bravo Sierra.
All right, a little pile up there. Nicely done, fellas. We'll sort it out. I got Electromotive Force. I have Whiskey 8, Bravo Sierra. The others, go ahead and pile in again. All right, maybe not. It's okay. If you don't want to transmit a second time, I get it. We'll just work what we got then. W2 Electromotive Force. Hello, Al.
Hello, Jeff. This is W2 Electromotive Force. ECARS number 2915. And we just barely got time to squeak in here before you close the net, I guess. Everything is okay here, and we're just going to get out of the way and let you get a few more stations in here. NJ2US, this is W2 Electromotive Force, saying 7-3 and going bye-bye. Out.
Thank you, Al. W2EMF signed, NJ2US. Always a pleasure to get you checked in here on pretty much a daily basis, Al. Certainly when I'm net control. I don't think you've missed a shift yet. 2915 lifetime member. Your signal report 58 today, 58 perfectly readable. And Al, enjoy the rest of your day and weekend. We'll talk to you again soon. Al signed, W2EMF. NJ2US next up is Whiskey 8 Bravo's here.
Hey, Jeff. Good afternoon. WABS here. Jim in West Virginia. Beautiful day here. Sun's out, about 70 degrees here, and just getting a little bit of outside work done. Took a day off today. We're on outage right now, but after 8 straight days, I think it was time for a day off. Over.
You bet, Jim. Certainly a day of rest and fun, and I'm glad you got something to distract you from the hard stuff. And certainly appreciate you carving time out to check into ECARS. You're 5'9 plus, 8516. Thank you for being a lifetime member, Jim.
Hey, no problem, man. Glad to jump in there, and you're sounding good over here today. Got you right at S9 here today. A little bit of noise over here. Catch you later, WABS.
Thanks, Jim. Last chatted in August, early August on the 9th. Take care. WA Bravo's here, November Juliet 2 uniforms here. East Coast Amateur Radio Service. Any check-ins?
Number 2, Lima X-Ray Lima.
Whiskey 3 Golf Alpha Foxtrot. Whiskey 3 Golf Alpha Fox.
All right, listen up, fellas. I had a call sign that began Kilo Bravo, and then he was quickly covered up by the strong signal from Forked River, November 2 Lima X-Ray Lima standby. And then I heard Whiskey 3 Golf Alpha Foxtrot. So let me keep this list short. Who's the call sign that began Kilo Bravo?
1 Lima Tango Romeo.
Kilo Bravo 1 Lima Tango Romeo. Welcome to ECARS. Jared?
Yeah, well, just doing 5 watts right now out of a Buddy 6 Pro that I set up. Although I seem to still be having RF getting into the signal. I'm still trying to work with that, so I'm only about 7 watts right now. So you guys can still at least make out what I'm saying.
Yeah, Jared, your Q5 copy down here in Cape May County. What rig is that?
It's the 891, the Azu 891. Like I said, I'm running I just got the Buddy 6 Pro soon, so I'm out in the woods trying that out. Currently 340 feet above sea level.
Are you on a battery?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Well, to tell you what, at that power level, you're quite readable down here. So how long are you going to be out there?
Not for too long. Just, last night and today, it's out the woods behind my house. So I was trying this out, but then realized, I got a lot of RF on my signal. So trying to figure out what's causing that.
Okay, well, I don't detect it on your signal now, but I think you're pretty much limiting your power to avoid the RF. It's not evident on your signal. By the way, here's a little snippet of what you sound like here.
Today, it's out the woods behind my house.
That's certainly a very acceptable signal for communication purposes, Jared. Any other traffic?
All right, well, let me increase my power a little bit here. And right now, I'm at 60 watts. How does this sound?
Yeah, well, there's where you pick up the RF. I mean, you're still readable, Jared, but the RF interference on your signal is very evident.
All right. So I dropped it back down to about 9. So, all right. So I still got to figure out what's going on with that. But all right. Well, thank you. Hold it here. Let everyone else check in. That's 7-3, and thanks for the playback on the audio. KB1LPR.
All right, Jared. Well, it's possible that, your proximity to the buddy pole is one thing, but also another big enemy might be some common mode current coming back down that coax. I don't know if you have a balun, a 1-to-1 balun, or ferrite cores, or anything that you can put there to eliminate the common mode current coming down that and just getting into that 891. So don't rule that kind of solution out.
All right, yeah, I have some ferrite beads I can put on, see if that'll do anything.
Yeah, give it a try. You never know. You'd be surprised how much RF current can come down that coax and just flood the front end of that radio and affect the audio stages. 73 Jared 10526. He's experimenting with an 891 low power, about 9 watts, and a Buddy Paul antenna. KB1 LTR, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. Clearing the list. Any other check-ins for the East Coast Amateur Radio Service? November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra.
November 2 Lima X-Ray Lima.
I accidentally cleared out a list and forgot the other 2 stations. Lima X-Ray Lima. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, or actually afternoon now, Jeff. Nothing going on up here. Probably got the same weather you do. It's a pretty nice day out finally, and hopefully it stays that way for a while, and because we had enough rain. And nothing else is new. Just haven't checked in with you in a while, and I checked in with Dave in the last hour, and just heard you out here and said, let me jump in there and say hello. So that's about it. I'll shoot it back over to you, and I'll catch you next time. N2LXL.
All right, Bob. 59 plus. I heard you earlier check in with Dave, and just a very still a very, very strong signal from Forked River. 21156 lifetime member, and appreciate you being there. Enjoy your day. And who is the other check-in I accidentally erased? Anybody, anywhere for ECARS. November Juliet 2 Uniforms here.
Whiskey 3 Golf Alpha Fox.
1 Golf Alpha.
That was the other one. Okay, I got 1 Golf Alpha standby. Similar sounding call sign on frequency. Be careful. So 1 Golf Alpha standby. Next up, Greg, W3 Golf Alpha Foxtrot.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for letting me in. I've been a long time since I've checked in. Apologize about that. Been really sick, but thank you. Running an ICOM 7600, 100 watts barefoot. You know, I'm from Western Pennsylvania, Brockway. No traffic. Thank you for letting me check in.
Yeah, Greg, sounding good. And let's see. Yeah, it's been, we last chatted at the end of August, so not terribly long ago, but glad you could stop back today, and evidently things are improving for you. 59 plus signal from Brockway, Pennsylvania, Greg. Any other traffic for ECARS?
No traffic, net control. Thank you for letting me check in. You guys are great.
Well, we appreciate it, and quite frankly, we just wouldn't be who we are without loyal, friendly check-ins like you, Greg, from Pennsylvania. 73 W3 Golf Alpha Fox, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. Next up, 1 Golf Alpha.
73.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, everybody on the net. Kilo Delta 1 Golf Alpha. Vin, Apex, North Carolina. Nice day today. 76, a little bit cloudy, but no humidity. You've got a great signal as always here into Apex, Jeff. 20 over, and audio's phenomenal. Thanks for doing the net, bud.
Hey, good to hear you, Vin. Strong 5.9 signal from Apex 10355, lifetime member, and let's see. Yeah, we've chatted fairly recently on the 23rd of September. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, Vin.
Yeah, you too, Jeff. Have a great weekend and a great week ahead. See you later, bud.
73, sir. Thank you very much. Any other mobiles? How about mobiles? Mobiles for ECARS? Any relays? We'll take another list of check-ins. Anybody, anywhere for the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. November Juliet 2 Uniforms here.
Kilo Bravo 2 Foxtrot Mike Delta.
All right, Foxtrot Mike Delta. Let's see here. There was another really light station in there. I'm just debating. Let me just do this. The other station checking in, you're really light. Let me just give the band a second to stretch a little bit. But, Paul, let me grab you while I got you. KB2 Fox Mike Delta 59 plus.
Okay, very good. You're 5.9 plus over here in Hamburg, New York. Just wanted to check in and say hello to everybody. Thank you for doing the net.
Mission accomplished. You sound really good. Appreciate you being there, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, Paul. If you're equipped, go up and check 10 meters out. It's pretty hot today. KB2FND, NJ2US. 73, Paul.
73.
All right. Any other check-ins? There's a couple light ones. I'll listen again for check-ins in general. Anybody, anywhere for ECARS. November Juliet 2 Uniforms here. Let me listen for the QRP light stations. Little radios, possibly, QRP? Well, nothing. nothing that time. There was somebody definitely trying. I hope they didn't give up that easily. Holy smokes. Anybody anywhere for ECARS, November Julia 2 uniforms here. Check out our website, ECARS7255.com. We have elections coming up, and we are advertising for anybody wishing to hold an office inside ECARS. You can nominate yourself, or you can nominate a friend as long as you get permission from them that they'll accept the nomination. All the information is on our website, ECARS7255.com. The actual election will be held electronically, and that will commence on December 1st. So we got a little bit of time to go before that happens, but this is the time when we talk about trying to get people who might be interested in taking a position within the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, obviously strictly volunteer. Yours truly running again for my director spot after a 2-year term, so going again for I think my 3rd or 4th term as a director, so would appreciate your vote when the time comes up. There'll be plenty of reminders. Any check-ins for ECARS November Julia 2 uniforms here? ECARS streams live. You don't need to be a member. You don't even need to be checked in. If you want to check out the live stream, go to my webpage, NJ2US.net, NJ2US.net. Got a choice there of a YouTube stream or a very low latency commercial server that runs with latencies of less than 1/2 seconds. Kind of fun to listen to. If you want to play back QSOs, you can go right to YouTube. Every session of ECARS for the past 3 years is archived there on my YouTube channel. Any check-ins for ECARS November Julia 2 uniforms here?
Kilo, Quebec 4, Foxtrot Sierra Papa.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Foxtrot Sierra Papa. Welcome to ECARS. Go ahead, sir.
Good morning. We have a temperature of 57 degrees and 79. For a total with 24 wind, 7 mile an hour wind, and 39% humidity from Marina, North Carolina.
Hey, John, not as rare as you think. We have a few member stations that check in from Fuquay Varina, and glad to get you on the list. Are you familiar at all with this net? John, you took a fade there. I don't know how much power you're running, but you fell below my noise floor. I'll ask again. You may have answered, but I didn't hear the answer. Are you familiar with ECARS?
Right now I'm getting outside static. I don't know where it's coming from. It's really bad, and that's the reason I'm not hearing you so well. I was hearing you fine, and all of a sudden you dropped out.
All right, John. Well, I'm running legal limit, about 1,499.9 watts peak envelope power to a 600-foot loop. So trust me when I tell you I'm doing everything I can on my end. Over. I'm sorry, did you say you are running legal limit? Man, I hope you're not running legal limit, because if you are, something is definitely broken. I hope you're not cooking your finals. Yay. Any other check-ins for ECARS? November Julia 2 uniforms here. All right, I got a mobile. You must be south of me, because I only heard you on the south-facing beverage. Who's the mobile with a 1 in the call? How about that, Bill? Glad I had that beverage pointing down your way, because I would have never heard you. I cannot hear you on any of my antennas except a 600-foot beverage pointed south. That's the only antenna I heard you on. And I do have you from Jacksonville Mobile. How are you today? How long are you going to be down there? Say it again. Just say it again, Bill. You were covered up. that transmission again, Bill. Over. You're right on my noise floor, Bill. You've dropped to the point where I see your lips moving, but I just can't make out the words. 10013. Are you in motion or are you stationary? Okay, you're in motion. Got that. Where are you headed now? All right, headed home, headed to Delaware, in motion. All right, Bill. What route you taking? You coming up 95? All right, well, you came up. I don't know if you're in the clear now or just propagation. It could be anything. Seems like, I don't know. RF seems to propagate even when you're under bridges, but has a lot more to do with band than environ. Bill, anything we can do for you from New Jersey? Yeah, well, I doubt anybody else hears you. Let me check. Anybody else copying, Bill? Yeah, it's just me and you, Bill. I'll tell you what, every day I'm thankful for these 600-foot traveling wave antennas, 6 feet off the ground, hearing you better than anything else I have. Over. Bill, safe travels back to Dover, 10013 lifetime member, and yes, I hear that 706 Mark II-G, and the Tar Heel is delivering the signal to New Jersey from the little Subaru. Safe travels, Bill. All right, any other check-ins for ECARS, November Juliet 2, Uniform Sierra?
WA2UMU.
All right, there was 2 stations in there. Who's the 2 uniform?
Whiskey Alpha 2 uniform.
All right, maybe it's let's try this. Whiskey Alpha 2 uniform, Mike uniform. Over.
Roger. I'm at anchor on a boat in Stamford, Connecticut. Analyst John, we've chatted before. WA2UMU back to net.
John, 2797 ECARS member. Say the equipment again. How much power?
About 50 watts on a Icon 706 Mark II on a boat using a backstay as an antenna, which is about 55 feet.
Okay, John, you have a lot of RF on your signal. It's causing your signal to distort. What are you loading into? What's the antenna?
It's the backstay on the over.
John, let's try it again because I'm really curious. Otherwise, I'd let it go. But there's a lot of distortion on your signal, I suspect, from RF. Explain to me your antenna again.
Roger. It's a backstay on a boat using.
John, I'm just. I mean, I hear you. Not bad. I just can't put the words together. I swear I heard the word remote in there. Are you operating remote?
Roger.
Remote on a shrimp boat? Am I hearing that correct?
Over.
All right, John. Give one more transmission. I want to play back what you sound like. Give me another transmission. All right, you're on a sailboat. For a while there, I thought you said shrimp boat. Yeah, you got a lot of RF, John. Here's what you sound like. That you understand the challenge. Over.
Roger. Thank you. We'll stand by.
All right, John. on a sailboat. And, when I bet you if you lowered your power to like 10 or 15 watts, you'd be weaker, but I would be able to hear you because there wouldn't be any RF interference. How quickly can you turn the power down?
Roger. I just did that. I turned it down.
Oh, my God. It's night and day, John. Even though it's reduced power, there's no distortion, so I hear you just fine.
Wow. Okay. Well, thanks for helping me out. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to check in. You have a booming signal and probably around 25 or 30 watts. And if it sounds good, I'll stick with this. And I'm grateful for your help. It's WE2UMU Marine Mobile.
Yeah, John, I think if you just keep it down around 30 watts or so, the payoff is going to be better than high power with all the interference and distortion. So, yeah, keep that down around 30, 35 watts. Now that I can hear you, John, where are you?
Roger. I'm on anchor in Stamford, Connecticut. Over.
Okay, at anchor, Stamford, Connecticut. All right, John. Boy, that made a big difference. And not much of a drop in signal strength, but certainly readability came up fantastically. 2797. John, safe travels and enjoy the sail.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thanks for helping me tweak this a bit better. This is WA2UMU listening along with ECARS. Good day.
Yeah. You bet, John. Good luck. And are you traveling with anybody?
No, currently by myself. Just going out for a day sail. We'll be back early this evening. Over.
Okay, well, safe sailing, John, and thanks for checking in. And I'm glad we got that squared away. Go work some more stations. Just keep the power down. You're going to do quite well. It's quite readable with the lower power, no distortion, no RF. WA2UMU at the anchor in Stamford, Connecticut, November Juliet 2 uniform Sierra. Any other check-ins?
Kilo 3 Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Lima Charlie.
K1, tea with honey.
Nancy Alpha Charlie, QRP.
Tea with honey.
All right, there's Tom. Tom, you always lack the confidence. You don't think you're going to get in on the first time. I heard you just fine. TWH, you're on the list, as is Kilo 3 Alpha Charlie. Papa Lima Charlie. I heard November Alpha Charlie, and I heard November Yankee Papa. Let's keep the list right here. We're going to be short timing this, fellas. I don't think I'm going to have the patience to get to 1:30 because my Eagles are playing, and I'm going to go get some food and sit down and watch the green. Kilo 3 Alpha Charlie, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Good morning, Dave, WA3GIN from K3AC. Well, happy to hear you're an Eagles fan down there in Virginia. I guess with that 3 call, I guess you started at some point in 3-land, and yeah, we're an Eagles fan, of course, but even more so a Phillies fan, and as you know, they clinched playoff berth. So Tuesday that starts. They lost a doubleheader to the Mets. I guess they're coasting on fumes right now, but they'll be all hyped up on Tuesday back at the bank, and we hope they can get into the series again. I'm not too optimistic, but we'll have to see. Anyway, we won't keep it. We got a beautiful sunny day, about 70 degrees right now, and we're going to go out a little later. We washed the car yesterday. We're going to wash it today and get it ready for the winter. So beautiful signal up here into Bucks County. Your S9 to 10 over, and have a nice rest of your day there, Dave. Thanks for picking me up and running that. This is K3AC.
All right, Bob. Well, I hate to bust your bubble, but I know Dave and I sound alike, but he is not an Eagles fan. It's November Juliet 2 uniform Sierra Jeff down in Cape May. Now, you know I'm an Eagles fan. Over.
Oh, I apologize. For some reason, I didn't... you guys sound a little bit alike, and both of you boom in here, so sorry about that, Jeff. Yeah, I can understand why you're an Eagles fan, absolutely, and hopefully a Phillies fan too. Maybe we'll get lucky this year, and both our teams will be successful. Anyway, sorry for that, and we'll let you carry on. Have a great rest of your weekend there, Jeff, and Hope you're enjoying that Collins unit. Back to Net from K3AC.
Absolutely. It's a big part of my station now, and a wonderful piece. Thank you again for that, Bob, profusely. Obviously, excellent condition and arrived in great shape. So covering old territory there, but great to bring it up again, Bob. So thank you for that. That was fun. 3660, lifetime member, K3AC. And of course, I'm a Phillies fan. Honestly, though, I don't go out of my way to watch a baseball game, Bob. I fall asleep during baseball games. But no, I totally get being a Phillies fan, and when it gets into the series, of course, my interest peaks. I am more of and I just follow after my dad, Bob. My dad was just an avid Eagles fan his entire life. I grew up watching the Eagles, and he wasn't much of a baseball guy. So I think that's what happened with me, Bob. Have a great day.
Well, that's very interesting, Jeff, because my dad was the opposite. And it was because when he was a youngster, he was the bat boy for the old Philadelphia Athletics that played at Shibe Park. That became Connie Mack Stadium. Connie Mack was the manager. And he was from what I understand from my older sister, he was the visiting team bat boy. I guess in those days, bat boys didn't travel, so the Yankees would come to town, and they all knew my dad. My dad knew them, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, all those famous Yankees there back in the 20s. And he took me to my first Phillies game when I was 6 years old at Connie Mack, and that's kind of when my love of baseball started. Yeah, it's kind of a boring game. They're trying to shorten it up and quicken it up, but it's still not as exciting as football, that's for sure. Okay, thanks again, Jeff. We'll let you carry on. This is K3AC 73.
That's a fantastic story about Shibe and Connie Mack. Certainly always understood all that. My dad did too. He talked glowingly about all the Philadelphia teams. Football, though, his favorite because in his instance, he was always a JV and a varsity football coach, coached a lot of football, played football in high school. He played football when he was in school. So that was just something that always gave him enjoyment. And, of course, being able to watch my pop enjoy something, naturally I was going to enjoy it too. When he'd scream and yell, I'd scream and yell. And just thankful for those memories. And thanks, Bob, for allowing me to reminisce that a little bit. Take care. Have a great day.
Yeah, very good there, Jeff. Yeah, I used to enjoy doing the same with my dad. He got me started in baseball at a young age, and that continues. Sadly, I lost him when I was 18. I didn't get to see my dad a lot because he worked second shift, and once I started school, I would see him on weekends. He used to even work weekends, too. He was a hard worker, worked up until the day he passed away, sadly. But, yeah, good memories. Thanks again, Jeff, and we'll let you carry on. NJ2US, South Jersey from K3AC, Bucks County, clear.
You bet, Bob. And, well, you know what? Here's to dads, right? Here's to dads. Lost mine in a relatively young age, too. My dad was only 66 when he passed away, but that was 1993. Seems like an eternity. I was able to enjoy quite a bit of life with Dad around, so that must have been tough to lose Dad so early. Bob, you've recovered very well, and you enjoy your life now, and here's to dads. Definitely here's to dads. K3AC, 3660 lifetime member, Bucks County, New York, NJ2US, Papa Lima Charlie.
All right, Jeff. November 4, Papa Lima Charlie. I hope I got my amp on. Anyway, I've got an excellent copy on you. I'm on my 7600. I've got as good a signal on you as I have ever had. Anyway, it's been a nice day, and I'll say hello to Bob. I talk to him on another frequency. And it's always nice to be here, Jeff. This is beautiful weather. I love it. N4 PLC, back to you, Jeff.
You bet, Phil. I got you on a tractor beam. That South beverage pulls you into the exclusion of every other signal that's propagating here on 7255, and you were Q5 copy all the way through. And everything's sounding good. Beautiful VFR weather, I'm sure. I think I will. After the game, I might take a ride by the airport, see you hanging out there. But sad to say, Phil, it's not quite the pastime it used to be up here. It used to be every Saturday, Sunday. You go by that airport any time when the sun was up. and there is always activity, airplanes coming and going. I got to tell you, Phil, not so much nowadays. Probably the price of gas, the price of maintenance, the price it just is to maintain an aircraft it's tough. It gets tougher every day. So kind of miss those days, but I guess I'll go there and reminisce as the breeze comes across that field, and I'll listen for memories of great hangar stories gone by. 73, Phil.
Thank you, Jeff, Info PLC.
All right, he's a good 5.9 plus signal from Wilson, North Carolina, lifetime member 4859. Hey, Tom, K1T with Honey.
Hello there. How you doing, Jeff? Yeah. No confidence to check in. I checked in with Don earlier today, and it was about the fourth or fifth try. Just the strength of my signal often gets covered up. I think you have the advantage of those beverage antennas. So if you're listening in my direction, I've got a better chance. But I don't take anything from it. There are two conditions when you're used to running low power. And keep in mind my old call sign used to be WB1SPA, which stood for Fleet Powered Amateur. When you don't have a lot of power, you either don't have radio conditions, or if you have radio conditions, everybody's operating and you're way in the background. So you kind of get used to that over a lifetime. But you carry on. I know you want to go watch the Eagles, so let's not. We'll pick it up another time. NJ2US, K1T with Honey.
Oh, I understand the situation you got there, Tom. It's always a pleasure to drag you out of the noise floor, though, and with that beverage antenna pointed at you, you're just screaming in here, Q5 copy, Tom. So enjoy, and I appreciate that you stop by just about every time I'm here. Thank you for being a lifetime member, by the way. Member number 1556 from Middleborough in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. 73, Tom.
73, Jeff.
You bet. November Alpha, Charlie. November Yankee Papa.
National Football League. Good afternoon, Jeffrey. Hope you're going to have an enjoyable time with the Eagles. And
KJ2US, this is Kilo 1, Bravo Juliet Sierra. Not a member, but I wanted to say hello.
Oh, that was most unfortunate, and I apologize. I'm sorry for the one station that came in to say hello, sir. I feel bad about this, but you trampled one of my check-ins who was trying to work me, and you probably didn't hear him, so can't really blame you for that, other than it is a directed net. So if you would please stand by, give me a second here and pull out my check-in from the south in Charlotte. Bruce, W2NYP, NJ2US. Bruce, I only got about maybe the first quarter of that.
I hope you're well. I hope you have a spectacular Eagles Sunday, and we'll talk to you very soon. I never want to hold up a man from his
Bruce, how well you know us. 21013, lifetime member of ECARS. I do appreciate the check-in, Charlotte. From Charlotte, Bruce, and enjoy your day. I'm sure you are. W2, November Yankee Papa, November Juliet 2, Uniform Sierra, breaking with Bruce. And let me go up to the Kilo Bravo 1 again.
Well, it was Kilo 1, Bravo Juliet Sierra.
Burke, clearly you're not familiar with the net.
Clearly, yes.
Well, you've checked into the East Coast Amateur Radio Service on the net control here. We operate from 7:30 to 1:30 every day. Not me. We take hour shifts, so our net controllers do change hourly. Check us out at ECARS7255.com. But welcome to ECARS, Burke.
Well, thank you very much. I was just listening in there for the last 5 or 10 minutes, and I heard the word Collins. Sounds like you're operating the old stuff.
Well, I'm not presently. I have the old stuff. I have a treasured KWM2, and I swapped that for an S line that I had that I traded out to a good friend of mine, WA2DVU, who's a Collins bench guy, and he's presently borrowing my KWM2 because he was jonesing for a KWM2. So I lent him back the radio he gave me a few years ago. We worked a deal. But no, I'm on my Apache Lab 7000 software-defined transceiver with Thetis software, Burke.
Okay, very good, Jeff. I'm sorry to interrupt here. I was a member probably years ago, just over a member. But anyway, we're operating the complete S-line here that we got a few years ago from Rob Sherwood, who had modified it quite a bit. The receiver and the transmitter all have 2.9 kilohertz transmit filters and receive filters. So we've loved this area. I keep telling my wife, I should start,
getting rid of some of this old stuff because I'm getting to be an old guy. My wife always says to me, "Don't you ever sell a Collins."
Well, there's a lot to be said for that. It is gear that certainly has withstood the test of time and always sounds good. And I must comment that that modification, I didn't know Rob did that work. I know he's a big Drake fan. So I'm really kind of surprised he did that for Collins gear as well. Is that a published modification, and can you do something similar for the KWM2?
I don't know about the KWM2, but, I was just looking around a few years ago, and I saw this thing up for sale, and he described all the modifications that he made to quite a bit, not just the receive and transmit filter, and he had to do a lot of work to change that, but also the fact that he modified the AGC. Whether that makes a big difference, I don't know, but other than that, we've enjoyed tremendously being able to get such a good signal and reports from Collins.
Yeah, in fact, I was not quick enough on the button here. I wanted to just capture a segment of your transmitted audio to play it back to you. Don't know how often you get to hear it, Burke. Give me another transmission.
Yeah, sure. No much. Well, normally, we don't operate the Collins too much, but on the weekends, I just love to have it operating here. But normal radio here is SDR, it's a Flex 6400, and we operate it with a Mercury 3S amp. So we're using the line out, the S series and a 30L1.
Yeah, everything doing very fine. The power supply fairly clean. I mean, there's just a slight hint of a, I would say a ripple. I don't think it would ever fall out on you. I'm just being super critical. But don't worry about it. It's not something people are going to say, you got a ripple on your signal. But that audio is very powerful. Here's the snippet I recorded.
No problem. Well, normally, we don't operate the Collins too much, but on the weekends, I just love to have it.
And quite frankly, there's just nothing wrong with that, Bert.
Well, thank you. You make me very good. Well, listen, I'm going to carry this on, and I know you're operating the net, and we were into this quite a few years ago, but it's getting great. We have things to do. We've been sailing for like 40 years and used to operate marine wheel more than we did at home. Right now, we're at home here just enjoying. There are many years, whatever we may have, or may not need. Anyway, I won't tell somebody any longer, but I'm going to meet up with you, and if I get a chance, I'll check in and maybe start our members. This is Burke, K1BJF, Madison, Connecticut.
Well, we'd be absolutely honored to reignite your membership in ECARS. That would just be fantastic. And have it at the spot. We're here, of course, every day of the week. 7:30 morning, 1 in the afternoon, generally speaking. So it would be really good to hear that Collins here on the air. Of course, I love the Flex gears as well. That's what I like up radio. There's 6400 here, but I've owned all of them. The 6600, 6600M, 6500, 6300. Never had a 6700, though I've operated them. And the 400 does duty here as a streaming receiver. It's streaming now on YouTube. You can see my live streams at NJ2US.net. Take care, Burke. Have a great day, and appreciate you stopping by. K1BJS NJ2US 73.
73, adios.
All right, this is East Coast Town Radio Service. I'm going to call it a day, folks. I do appreciate everybody's checking. I'm going to go watch the Eagles play. We normally would stretch this out to 1:30, but I'm getting hungry, I'm getting dry, and I just want to see the Eagles play. So 73 all, feel free. Anybody wants to fill in, 7255 here, start at QSO. Maybe there's a park on the air wants to come in and take over. It's all yours. NJ2US out.
All right, Jeff, take it easy. Lima Victor 180, Kilo 3, Lima Victor Charlie.
Got you in there, Clive. Glad you stuck it out for the last second. I got you in the log. Have a safe journey.
Roger, Roger.